like every 90 seconds.
And we welcome you live to the Brevard Sports Network, live from Palm Bay High School. As we get set here, satellite kicking off to Palm Bay, and we're underway from Palm Bay High School. Short kick will be returned here by the Palm Bay Pirates down the middle of the field, and it's a good return. And we get live here right as the ball is kicked off there, as we're having some technical difficulties with switchers, so it'll be straight Facebook Live tonight. But we welcome everyone here to the Brevard Sports Network. Final regular season week of Friday Night Lights here in Brevard County, week number 10, and or week 11 technically here between Satellite and Palm Bay. And we welcome everybody in here alongside me tonight. As always, my partner, Logan Pettit. Logan, this one should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, playoff implications on the line. I'm just glad we were able to get the stream going. But yeah, this should be a pretty exciting game. Kind of maybe one of the sneaky better games that we have broadcasting tonight.
I formation to start for Palm Bay. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle, trying to bounce it outside. Good run on first down. Palm Bay already into Satellite territory, and that one's going to be right up near, if not picking up a Palm Bay, and it will be a Palm Bay first down to start the game. That's Jeremy Pittman, the running back, getting the Pirates started. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 46-yard line.
Yeah. Steady dose of running the football. That's something that Dan Burke's going to be doing. You're going to see him coming out in the I formation pretty often tonight. Don't expect a ton of balls in the air unless it's a toss.
And once again, going to be a handoff here to Pittman. Pittman, good hole, bouncing it outside. Getting to the corner there. Will be wrapped up and brought down. That's another good run there by Jeremy Pittman. Brought down by Colin Roddy on the outside. That's another Palm Bay first down. 2 runs, averaging over 10 yards per carry to start for Pittman. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay already at the Satellite 33-yard line. Exactly how you want to start with your Palm Bay, sticking to the game plan, running the football, and it's going well early. Against the Satellite team, that's typically pretty solid against the run. 1st down and 10 for Palm Bay at the Satellite 33. I formation again. Handoff up the middle to Pittman. Pittman trying to get outside. Satellite's on that one a little bit quicker, and that'll limit the big run that we've seen out of Pittman. That'll be a gain of about 5 yards on 1st down. That'll bring up 2nd down here for Palm Bay.
Yeah, and they're just running lead power. That's all they're sticking to, but that's the bread and butter for this offense. You might see a little misdirection off of that. We all know that Dan Burke likes to run squirm or trap, especially in these kind of situations, so something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, Palm Bay, a team definitely loves to run the football, and they do it effectively. Unfortunately, we don't have stats for the Palm Bay this season, so I don't know what the numbers are, but I know they run the football. Here they go to the fullback, and Satellite's on it, and they're going to be brought down just short of the 1st down line to gain, as that was number 9, Braden Cook, the fullback on the carry.
Down. You got the
and they are going to get the 1st down. Good second effort there by Cook. And it's 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 23. Our first drive sponsored by Natwick Insurance. We'll tell you more about them in a bit. 9:50 to go in the first quarter. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 23. You got to love here at Palm Bay. You get the play clock up on the scoreboard.
Oh, so yeah.
Be able to keep track of that. I formation. They're going to go with a toss this time. Pittman around the corner, down the sideline, still pushing and all on the ground so far and moving the ball really well here for Palm Bay inside the Natwick Insurance red zone.
That one's going to come back. There's a hold.
And never mind. That's going to be a hold on the Pirates. And trying to set the edge, they hold. And now it's going to be 1st down and 20 here for Palm Bay back at the Satellite 33.
Yeah, once again, folks, kind of bear with us. We're not going to have the scoreboard tonight. We're going to do our best to give you score and time updates as we can. But we're just not going to be able to have it. We got too many games going at once, and we unfortunately got the short straw and aren't going to have it. So right now, 9:31 in the first quarter. It's a 0-0 game if you're just joining us.
1st down and 20, or actually it's about a 1st down and 18 here for Palm Bay at the Satellite 31-yard line. 1st down and 18. They fake the toss, give underneath on a sweep on the misdirection. That's going to go for a gain of about 11. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 for Palm Bay inside the red zone at the Satellite 20.
And that's squirm. That's that play I was talking about earlier. They run the lead. Oh, shoot. They run lead, they run toss, and then they kind of fake that and come back underneath with that wing back. And kind of pull him underneath. It's just a counter play, but it's going to the wing back or the four back in this offense.
I formation again here. The quarterback under center is Byron Thompson. Thompson gives the fullback again right up the gut, and he's going to be just short of the first down here. Once again, that's Braden Cook, and it's going to be third down and short for the first time the Pirates see the third down on the down marker, but they've gone from a 1st and 18 to a 3rd and short.
Yeah, it looks like Satellite defensively is kind of bracketing up on the outside. They're running man-on-man to the outside receivers. Palm Bay does have a difference maker at receiver. Number 1, Emery Foster. Kind of bold to put him on one-on-one, but we'll see.
Stacking the fullback right up the middle, and Palm Bay's going to move it forward. Moving the pile, still fighting. Whistle still hasn't been blown. There it goes on the run by Braden Cook on 3rd down and 1. And Palm Bay keeps the drive alive and moves it down inside the 10-yard line here. It's going to be 1st down and goal, Palm Bay, on the fullback run by Cook.
Like a little chippiness after the play there. Refs did a good job to stop it before it got going.
And it's going to be 1st down and goal. Palm Bay at the Satellite 8-yard line. And for the people asking, I'm sure we'll get this question a few more times, but the Barbecue Bowl, we cannot stream at Rockledge, so that is on Space Coast Daily, unfortunately. But I assume we'll get some score updates from that one, and if we get them and when we get them, we'll give them to you here. As they're going to go with a little end around here, nearly getting to the corner. That was Larry Johnson on the carry and nearly got to the pylon just short, but it's 2nd and goal, Palm Bay here. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And when you got a run-heavy offense, that clock bleeds, and it's the opening drive. Palm Bay looking to punch it in early.
Yeah, it puts a lot of pressure on your offense when Palm Bay's able to pick up, 6-7 yards of carry and kind of bleed that clock. You really got to, if you want to stay in it, you got to go and you got to score quick. But Jackson, we saw it last week. This Satellite offense has the capability to score at will.
2nd down and goal. Palm Bay at the 1-yard line, pushing it up the middle, falling forward, and the pile falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Palm Bay. A flag coming in after the play. Touchdown, Palm Bay. I didn't see who the ball carrier was. I don't know if they gave it to the running back or the fullback there, but
it was to the fullback. The flag came in from behind the play. I don't know if
looked like a
late flag, maybe got him by the face mask or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure.
The fullback, Braden Cook, with the touchdown for Palm Bay on the opening drive. And it's going to be an after the play. Touchdown stands. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Palm Bay.
And they threw that, whoever it was, they threw him out of the game.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, whoever that was, I think they called him maybe for throwing a punch. And if that's the case, you are kicked out of the game for that, and you're going to miss some time as well. I believe if playoff coming up, if they were to win this game, they're in the playoffs. And not sure which player it was, but you assume it's a starter on offense, whoever did it. And, first drive of the game, emotions are high. I know there's a lot riding on this game, but
looks like it's right tackle Oscar Castillo coming out of the game here. So that's an offensive lineman getting pulled out for Palm Bay here. And with a run-heavy offense, you don't want to be losing offensive linemen.
No, you certainly don't, yeah. They're going to go explain it to Helton.
Yep. And a key at this point in the season, disciplined football. And on the opening drive, you get a big touchdown, but now you lose a player on a penalty when you already had the touchdown that just was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
It was just such a mass of bodies in there. You really couldn't see what happened. I believe the head referee kind of signaled that a punch was thrown. He certainly signaled that the player was thrown out.
And number 14, Luis Martinez on for the extra point for the Palm Bay Pirates. Here with 7:26 to go in the first quarter. Martinez kick is up. It is good, and the cannon blows for the first time for the Palm Bay Pirates as they take a 7-0 lead here with 7:26 to go in the first quarter. Logan, how about you tell us about our first great sponsor, Natwick Insurance?
All right, I say it every week. Don't be a nitwit. Go with Natwick. The Natwick Insurance team is ready to help you with your home insurance and any other personal or commercial insurance needs that you may have. Natwick Insurance, Inc. is a trusted choice independent insurance agency that provides insurance solutions with a personal service. Natwick Insurance Agency is blessed to serve the Satellite Beach and the surrounding Florida communities by protecting the people they work with just like they would protect their own family. If you're not thrilled with your current insurance, contact Natwick Insurance today. You can get a free quote online at www.natwick.insurance.com or give them a call at 321-735-0381.
And we thank all of our great sponsors. Unfortunately, can't have the great bottom banners here. Switcher just didn't want to cooperate with us tonight, but we're still getting live on time and giving a good broadcast here.
In the face of adversity, we overcome.
We got 3 with Switcher, but we get the short end of the straw somehow.
And we'll keep you updated.
Yes.
7-0 ball game, 7:26 left.
Now again, as we say every week, we love anybody who gets any score updates from across Brevard on some of the other BSN streams or any other games. Drop them in the comments, and we'll keep everyone updated here. And, well, also love to be updated ourselves. As with that 15-yard penalty, Palm Bay's going to kick off from their own 25-yard line. So Satellite may get a chance to start with great field position here.
Yeah, and Palm Bay historically has not been known for their kicking. So I imagine this ball's going to land probably around the 40, 35-yard line maybe.
Good boot.
Oh, look at that.
Dropped in at the 26. Satellite on the return, bouncing inside, still on his feet. Still pushing here. Great return by Satellite. Up past the 50. A lot of pushing and shoving here. Still going. Oh, my Lord. First down, Satellite's going to take over the Palm Bay 43-yard line.
That was Flores.
Yeah, who else? But Noah Flores taking that and carrying a pile, I would say a good 10 yards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got bottled up. He ran into his own player about their own 45-yard line and kind of caused a pile. And then
picked up 12
yeah,
more
picked up 12 more after that. And he's not a big guy.
You'll always see with Noah, the feet always are moving. He's
Yeah.
chopping the feet. And now Satellite with great field position. First down and 10 Scorpions on their opening drive at the Palm Bay 43. 7:08 to go in the first quarter. I formation, Rayful underneath on the misdirection give. Underneath to Atticus Henderson, who had an incredible game last week against Merritt Island. And he gets the first touch here for a decent gain. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, they just gave Palm Bay a dose of their own medicine. They saw Palm Bay come out and run squirm. Satellite said, hey, you know what? We have it in our playbook, too. Ran it on the first play. I imagine that's a little gamesmanship between, Helton and Burke, but they go back to their regular spread type look.
Second down and 6 for Satellite in the Palm Bay 39. Handoff it's a keeper read option, and Ethan Rayful getting spun around here after a short gain. That's going to bring up a quick third down for Satellite. Rayful picks up about 1 or 2 here, and that's going to bring up third down and 4. Satellite at the Palm Bay 37-yard line. 2 receivers split either side. One back with Rayful. A little bit of movement there on Palm Bay, and the flags are going to come in. So this play is going to get whistled dead. If it's on Palm Bay, which I think it is, that's going to be a first down, and it is. So an offsides on the near end by Palm Bay. That's 5 yards, first down Satellite up to the Palm Bay 32-yard line here, and they'll keep the opening drive moving.
Yeah, just got to hold your water. I'm sure Coach Mitch Brown is not going to be too thrilled about that.
Rayful by himself in the shotgun. 4 receivers far side. Palm Bay jumps again, and that was the entire defensive line. Hard count works like a charm for Satellite. That's 5 more unless offside. So that's 5 more for Satellite. Now it's 1st and 5 at the Palm Bay 28-yard line.
Yeah, knocking on the door of the red zone, making it easy for the Satellite offense.
5:40 to play in the first quarter. 1st and 5 Satellite. Rayful, quick drop, throwing to the near side. It is low and caught by number 3, Eric Wiesa. Tied for their leading receiver with 220 yards coming in tonight. It's going to be 2nd and 1 Satellite at the Palm Bay 23-yard line. Second and 1 Satellite here. Knocking on the door of the red zone.
1-on-1 with Tristan White up at the top. They're going to hand it off.
Noah Flores with the first carry of the night. He takes a tough hit there, and I don't think he got the yard needed.
I think he might have lost a yard.
And it's going to be 3rd down and short here for Satellite. Loss of 1. 3rd down and 2. Satellite at the Palm Bay 24. Watch the hard count if you're Palm Bay here. Satellite may try and draw them off sides again. Nope, it's going to be a run right at the middle and a sneak.
You're going to get a false start. A false start on Henderson, I do believe. He kind of lurched forward before the snap went, and they caught him.
Satellite's gotten 2 offsides penalties on Palm Bay this drive. Now they have a false start that may prove to be costly because now it's 3rd down and 7, and the QB sneak is not going to be a viable option anymore.
No, it would be a bold decision to go with another quarterback sneak here.
3rd down and 7. Satellite at the Palm Bay 29 as we got a water break on the field here. With 4:41 to go in the first quarter, our score, Palm Bay 7, Satellite 0, and so far a little bit more offense than I was expecting in a game with defenses like these two. You look down the stats. First, you look at Palm Bay. They're 6-3 coming in to the night, and right now sitting at a 6th seed in their region. So we'll most likely win or loss see Palm Bay heading to the playoffs this season. They're 134th in Florida. All these rankings according to the FHSAA, 18th overall in 2S. They've outscored their opponents 195 to 128. And have a 6-3 record, as I said. Dan Burke tonight going for his 250th career overall victory as a head coach. Tell you more about Satellite at our next break and how they're shaping up for the playoffs. So therefore, as of right now, Palm Bay is set to travel to Titusville in round 1. But that's if the season ended today, which it will later tonight, but not right now.
Another stoppage.
I formation Satellite was looking at here, and they're going to take Logan Waite off the field
sort of
for an equipment issue.
Yeah, equipment violation, it looked like.
So Satellite brings on Jaden Lamb instead, and now they're going to change up the formation, pull out of I formation. 3rd down and 7 for Satellite. Rayful drops back. Blitz coming hard, throwing underneath. It is dropped by Eric Wiesa. Incomplete, and now it'll be 4th down and 7, Satellite at the Palm Bay 29 on the solid opening drive here. I don't think they're in field goal range here, so, well, we'll see. They bring out Zach Radawi.
This is kind of one of those weird situations. It looks like they're going to punt. I feel like if you're going to punt in this situation, if you have some kind of a pooch punt where you can run the offense out there and kind of make it seem that's what you do, this very well could go into the end zone. You're going to give it's going to be a net 3-yard punt.
So back to punt for Satellite on 4th down and 7. And we got whistles before this play. And a stoppage here for the punt by Radawi.
And back to the last play, Palm Bay did a really nice job of getting to the quarterback quick. That's what caused that throw to go behind the intended target.
Yeah, on that one, Rayful just stood in the pocket. He didn't seem pressured when he made the throw, but he had a hand right in his face bearing down on him.
He almost made the catch, too.
Yeah. I don't know what the stoppage was for there, but we're still getting set to punt, and another discrepancy here. Here we go, 4th down and 7, Satellite at the Palm Bay 29-yard line here, and their opening drive is going to end in a punt. Radawi trying to pin him here, kicking it out of bounds, angling it, and I think they're going to pin him deep here. So Zach Radawi pulls it out of bounds, and we'll see where it crossed that out of bounds.
At the 12-yard line.
It's going to be at the 12. So it's about a 17-yard punt by design. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at their own 12-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Our score, Palm Bay 7, Satellite nothing, on a 1-yard touchdown run by Braden Cook.
And now let's see how the Palm Bay offense looks. Obviously, they're going to be without a starting offensive lineman after the ejection on the opening drive touchdown. See if they're able to run the ball with the similar success as they had in the first drive.
New right tackle is number 76 here for Palm Bay. That is Darren Cyber. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at their own 12. They give underneath with the jet sweep. Getting around the corner, Satellite drops it for a loss. That is Atticus Henderson getting there for a loss of a yard. Second down and 11.
What did you say before the stream started that Henderson had, 13 tackles last week?
13 tackles last week for Atticus Henderson, plus a pick six.
Yeah, the kid was absolutely a machine last week. Kind of sparked the turnaround for Satellite. Keep that thing interesting late. Just a total tackling machine.
70 tackles on the season for Henderson, 38 solo, 32 assisted. Second down and 11, Palm Bay running up the gut again. Good burst of speed here. And that's going to be just short of the first down line to gain. There by Jeremy Pittman. Third down and short here. No, he falls forward in that last surge of effort there. First down, Palm Bay.
And they're completely selling out for the run, and I mean rightfully so, because Palm Bay's running the heck out of the football right now. If they were to go to some sort of play action shot play, Emery Foster's lined up on one-on-one and man coverage with that corner. There's no safety help.
First down and 10, handoff up the middle, Pittman. Pittman finds a hole, and he'll run ahead for about a gain of 5 yards. Second down coming up here for Palm Bay, and yeah, the run game has been very solid. They're averaging a good chunk of yardage every play here. They got right down the field in a touchdown in their opening drive with it, and haven't thrown a pass yet.
And I like how they both the last two plays they ran off of that right side, new right tackle into the ball game, and kind of showing that they trust him to get his block.
Our score 7-0 Palm Bay. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second down and 5. Palm Bay at their own 27-yard line. I formation. They run the toss. Pittman trying to get around the corner. He's got some blocks setting up. First down and more for Palm Bay by Jeremy Pittman. And the Pirates keep this drive moving down the field up to their own 40-yard line. Started at their own 12, keep in mind, trying to drive down 88 yards. It's an incredible venue here at Palm Bay, the former site of the Florida Tech football. Here now it's all Palm Bay here at DC Roofing Stadium. They got the cannon in the end zone.
Scared you on the first one, huh?
Huh?
Scared? The cannon got you on the first touchdown, huh?
I knew it was coming, but it's, yeah. Running right up the gut, the fullback there for Palm Bay. And he'll pick up a solid chunk of yardage here in Satellite. Coach Helton's going to take a timeout here, the first timeout of the half here for Satellite with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. And Coach Helton's going to go talk to his defense and his defense only here as Palm Bay still making their way right down the field on this second drive of the game. Already up 7-0. Helton out there. You see him at midfield with that defense. He's a defensive coach, and he's going to let them know what needs to be changed here. And told you we talk about Satellite. Here we will. Satellite comes in 162nd in the state of Florida this season, 26th in 3S, and the 7th seed in the region. So again, even with a loss, they should probably only fall to about the 8, which would set them up to go to Daytona Mainland. Or if they stay at 7, that would be a trip to just down to O'Galley. Unless some drastic thing would happen with a loss where the FHSAA would drop them all the way out. But with a loss, Satellite may be holding their breath on Sunday. But as of right now, they're a 7 seed, led by Ethan Rayful, quarterback, 647 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He had 3 more on the ground. Running back Noah Flores, 642 yards, 643 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions defensively this season for the freshman Noah Flores. And it's second down and 3 for Palm Bay at their own 47. They run the toss to Pittman again. First down and more down the sideline for Jeremy Pittman. Another quick chunk yardage play. And it's first down and 10. Palm Bay into Satellite territory. So far, the visor has stayed on Coach Helton's head, but how his defensive, or how the offensive play by Palm Bay so far, I don't know how longer that will be.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating as a defensive guy just when a team comes out and just starts running the ball at will. And we haven't seen the ball go in the air outside of a toss sweep.
And arguably the game of the most playoff implications tonight, 7-0. Vieira leads Titusville. As we got timeout on the field now, Palm Bay will take their first of the half with 1:16 to go in the first quarter ahead of a first down and 10. And as I was saying, Vieira leads 7-0 over Titusville for the Hawks. They're the first team out in 4S. So a win might not put them in, but that's what they can control. They can win that game over a good Titusville team and that will leave it up to the committee based on the teams they're trying to jump to make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, it certainly wouldn't hurt their case. Titusville's got the one loss on the season, and that's to Cocoa, who we all anticipate is going to at least go back to another state championship.
And, for Vieira, they have to win a loss. There's no way they're going to move up with a loss enough to jump somebody else. So for them, they got to win this one, and that'd be a good win against a highly ranked Titusville Terriers football team. As you mentioned, 8-1 on the season, but they're only lost to, just the Cocoa Tigers. First down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 47. 1:16 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Palm Bay. On an opening drive touchdown, they're back in I formation, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle to Pittman. Pittman trying to run through defenders here, and Satellite gets to that one, but another good 4 yards on first down. Exactly what Palm Bay wants.
Yeah, that's all you need. 4 downs, 3 downs to carry. You use all 4 downs, picking up a first down.
It's actually a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, Palm Bay at the Satellite 42-yard line here. Under 1 minute to play in the first quarter of action. The Pirates already have the lead, driving again, trying to cash in on both of their opening drives here early on. We've seen games like Palm Bay, notably against Sebastian River, finish 7-3, so they can win the slugfest. But if they can get some points on the board, ball on the ground, bad snap, still out, and Satellite's going to fall on it. And Atticus Henderson, guess who? With the fumble recovery, and this could be a big swing for Satellite here as the snap dropped there by Byron Thompson. First down and 10, Satellite cuts off the Palm Bay drive with a big fumble recovery by Atticus Henderson. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 47-yard line.
I'm taking a shot right here. Change of momentum. Big swing here. I'm absolutely taking a shot either to probably to Tristan White over there on the far side.
I formation coming out here for Satellite. They've stuck it on the ground a majority of this game so far. 1 for 2 passing. Both targets to Eric Wiesa so far for Satellite. Under 30 seconds to go in the first. Satellite with the ball off a turnover. I formation. Henderson is the one pulling as they toss it to Noah Flores. Flores trying to get a corner, and he'll be spun down after a gain of about 2 yards. Palm Bay not giving anything to the run game here. Under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. And you're starting to see teams start to recognize Noah Flores as a threat. You're seeing more defensive lines going after him here later on in this season.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's probably going to take us to the second quarter. I doubt they're going to snap it here with 2 seconds left.
At the end of our first quarter of action here from DC Roofing Stadium, Palm Bay leads Satellite 7-0, and a quick-moving first quarter here from Palm Bay High School, and a 1-yard touchdown on the opening drive for the Pirates. Put them ahead by Braden Cook. As we head to the break, I'll tell you about another one of our great sponsors, Ashley Westbrook from Remax Solutions.
Let's do it. All right. In today's competitive market, it is important to have a reliable real estate agent with superior communication skills that you can trust and depend on to guide you through the home buying or selling process. Ashley Westbrook is committed to making her clients her number one priority, and Ashley understands that buying or selling a home is a super important decision, but it's also a very stressful decision. So she's there to ease some of that stress. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, why don't you give a call or text to Ashley Westbrook right now at 321-862-5896, or shoot her an email at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com.
We thank all of our great sponsors here. Pin the score in the chat there. I'll update that throughout the night, so you can look in the chat for our scoreboard. Second down and 9, Satellite at their own 48-yard line. Rayful drops back to throw, lets one go right down the seam, and it's bobbled, incomplete. It was tipped, and Tristan White in the hands, bounces off incomplete. That could have been a big gain for Satellite. Instead, it's third down and 9 now for the Scorps.
Yeah, it looked like Antoine Frederick playing that overhang might have got a hand on it, but still White had a chance to come down with it, and that would have been a huge play coming off of the fumble recovery, but now you're looking at 3rd and long.
Third down and 9, Satellite at their own 48.
I think you play for 4 downs here. I think you try and pick up 4 or 5 and make it a 4th and manageable.
I formation, and they give Noah Flores. Flores swarm, nowhere to go. And that is not playing for 4 downs, as that goes for a loss of a few here. We'll see how many they mark it. And this is going to bring up 4th and long. And for the second straight drive, Satellite's going to have to punt after their defense picked up a fumble recovery. Satellite not a lot of aggressive play calling earlier. They're keeping it conservative, and Palm Bay's all over it so far. Pressure being the key component there. A loss of 1 is what they call it. 4th down and 10, Satellite at their own 47-yard line. Zach Radawi bounces. Blitz coming in there. He gets it away end over end. And it's going to backspin here, take a Palm Bay bounce. And
yeah, I don't know what 6 for Palm Bay was doing. He was blocking, and the return man's got to make a Peter call, say, hey, get the heck away from that football, because he did touch it. Fortunately, it was going out of bounds.
Oh, I didn't even notice he touched it. I saw him right next to the ball.
Oh, yeah, he ran right into it.
That is not what you want to do if you're on kick coverage.
No, but I put that on the return man. He doesn't know. It's behind him, so the return man's got to screen. Peter, get away, get away.
Absolutely. Palm Bay with their 3rd drive of the game. So far, they've moved the ball down the field quite well. Opening drive, it was a 1-yard touchdown run by Braden Cook. Second drive, they were moving right down the field, same way as before. And a bad snap. Ball gets kicked out of a pile. Atticus Henderson falls on it, and it was a turnover for Palm Bay. Now they'll take over with 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Handoff up the middle, Jeremy Pittman. Pittman bouncing outside here, and that's going to be a solid chunk of yardage to open up the drive. It'll be 2nd down and well, I think it's going to be 2nd and short here for Palm Bay.
Pittman's a good-looking back, and he kind of doesn't panic when there's people around him, kind of plays in that phone booth, one cut, and is able to bounce it. And he's racked up a nice little bit of yardage early on in this game.
Really wish we had Palm Bay stats. We'd love to see where Pittman stacks up in Brevard County. Satellite's got a top 10 running back yards-wise in Noah Flores. 2nd down and 2 for Palm Bay. Handoff up the gut to the fullback, Braden Cook. And he's going to fall forward, I believe, for a Pirates 1st down here. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay, the fullback, Braden Cook picks up the 1st down. I think this is the offense I've seen with the most fullback involvement, maybe ever.
Probably one of the only offenses we've seen this year that still utilizes a fullback. I know Satellite gets into an I front sometimes, and really their fullback is just their other running back. Now at Palm Bay, they use that's a true fullback. Braden Cook, he's listed as a fullback.
1st down and 10, Palm Bay at their own 37-yard line. I formation again, they fake the give, looking to pass for the first time. Thompson down the field, pushing it, diving grab, did he get under it? Intercepted by Satellite. What a catch by Caden Johnson. Diving for that one in the 2nd straight turnover drive.
You got a flag on the field, though. I'm assuming this is probably going to go on Palm Bay, just judging by where it was thrown, although he did pick it up. So,
flag on the play. Interception by Caden Johnson, laying out, getting his hands under the ball. Ineligible man downfield on Palm Bay. That'll be declined. 1st down and 10, Satellite. And now their defense has generated not 1 but 2 turnovers in a row. Offense has got to cash in.
Now, you didn't on the last drive after the fumble. I think a shot would be well timed right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Palm Bay's kind of selling out on your run game. You haven't been able to get going on that. Uncork one. It's 1st down.
And, well, Palm Bay's ran the ball every single play. Their first pass of the game is intercepted.
Yeah, and, he was looking on a sail route, kind of a corner pattern by his tight end, and
Satellite
off to play action. I don't know.
Satellite had him double covered quads here on the far side. And it's going to be a play fake thrown outside by Rayful and carrying defenders there for a solid gain, possibly enough for a 1st down by Eric Wiesa. And that one possibly an RPO look as Rayful pulls it out and delivers the throw to Wiesa. It's hauled in for a gain of about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Satellite at their own 46-yard line here. 9:48 to go in the 2nd quarter. Palm Bay leads 7-0. Rayful drops back on 2nd and short. Has plenty of time. Pocket collapses now. On the run. Lets it fly. And it's overthrown there. Looking for Atticus Henderson. Incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 here for Satellite.
And I like that going deep. I know I was clamoring for a shot on 1st down, but I do like the nice little stick route that they ran off the RPO to kind of establish a little bit of consistency with the quarterback. And I like the shot there. Satellite did get away with the hold. You see the Whitehead kind of talking to the offensive lineman. He was basically draped over the back of the defensive lineman, but he was already on the ground and wasn't going to make the play. But
3rd down and 2, Satellite at their own 46-yard line. Rayful turns, gives Flores, lit up in the backfield immediately by number 33. That is Malik Gay making the play, and it's 4th down again for Satellite as the run game going nowhere but backwards early for Satellite, and their 3rd straight drive going to end with a punt unit coming on the field and their 2nd straight off of turnovers.
And that was a good sequence offensively. I feel like they picked up good, 8-9 yards on 1st down, made it manageable, went for the shot on 2nd and short. You just got to pick up that 1 to 2 yards there and keep the chains moving. And
I mean, I understand you look at a 3rd and very short and you want to run the ball with a great back like Flores, but Palm Bay's been living in the backfield so far. I would have possibly looked to pass the ball on that one.
Or go back to the hard count.
Yeah, Radawi gets the boot away here, spiraling down, and that bounces out of bounds, and Palm Bay will take over once again here on offense. Last 2 drives, same result, a turnover, but the score the same as following the opening drive, 7-0 in favor of the Palm Bay Pirates here with 8:47 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Nobody clicked that link in the comments. Don't do it. Get it out of here. Get a virus on your phone. You don't want that.
Yeah, BSN never going to send you any links in the chat or ask for your credit card because, well, why bother? 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at their own 33-yard line. And, well, they went to the pass and it got intercepted. If I'm Palm Bay, I go right back to the run game and don't go away from it.
Yeah, probably the last pass we're going to see tonight. So, long night if you're a receiver wearing red and black.
Byron Thompson hands off to Jeremy Pittman. Satellite is on that one for a gain of 1, if any, and that was great defense by Satellite. Zach Radawi and Alan Steffen underneath making the play. And Zach Radawi, I know, is a 2-sport athlete. He's the starting varsity goalie for Satellite Soccer. So he's got to back this football season right up with soccer season.
Ooh, bet he's conditioned. Well, he does play goalie.
Yeah.
Not running quite as much as the defenders and midfielders and such, but
2nd down and 10, Palm Bay at their own 33-yard line. They give to the fullback, Braden Cook here. Satellite on it again. He will pick up about a gain of 2 or 3 on that one. But it's going to bring up 3rd down. Seth Hufty makes the play defensively from the linebacker position. That's a pick up of 3, 3rd down and 7. Palm Bay at their own 36-yard line here with under 8 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter.
Ordinarily you would say a run-heavy team isn't really built to be behind the sticks like that in 3rd and longs, but aside from those last 2 plays, Palm Bay's been picking 6-7 yards up each carry, so can't really say that about this Palm Bay offense.
3rd down and 7 for Palm Bay. Play fake. They're going to throw again. Thompson on the rollout pass. It's caught. 1st down, Palm Bay at their own 45. Hauled in by Larry Johnson. And, well, we didn't know if we'd see another pass. Play fake there. Thompson delivers a good throw. It's caught, and it's a 1st down for the Pirates.
Let's say this. We probably won't see another pass that's over 10 yards downfield.
They're all going to be play action, I'd assume.
Yeah. You kidding me? Straight drop back.
And on the rollout there finds Larry Johnson on the flat route. 1st down and 10. Palm Bay at their own 45-yard line. They give on a jet sweep here to Pittman. Pittman gets to the corner, but he can't turn it as he's going to go down for a loss or no gain. Noah Flores swarming into the ball there to make the play.
Great open field tackle. Ran the alley. Flores, they've got him playing safety right now. Kind of ran that alley, and good job by the Satellite defense to string that jet sweep out all the way to the sideline and let your safety come down and deliver a nice open field tackle.
Now Flores, a 2-way player here for Satellite. Their leading interception, their leader in interceptions this season, as well as their rushing leader as a freshman.
He plays bigger than what he is, too. I mean, he's not a very big kid, but like you said, he's only a freshman, but he plays a lot larger than what he is.
No gain on that one. As this one, a fullback dive to Cook, and normally fullback dive picks up 2 or 3. That one goes for 6 or 7, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and short for Palm Bay.
And so far, this is Satellite's best defensive drive. So whatever Helton said when they were on the sidelines, when the offense was on the field, so far seems to be working. Keeping them in a 3rd and 4, kind of bottling up that run game a little bit better on this drive, and Really, the first down came off of a play action kind of scrape route.
Palm Bay into satellite territory. 3rd down and 4 at the Scorpions' 49-yard line. I formation. They give to the fullback, Cook, and he's going to get a Palm Bay first down here.
Oh, that was a favorable spot. I thought he was down right around the 45-yard line. Needed to get just a touch past the 45, and
they give him an extra yard.
Yeah, they gave it to him. Maybe you reached the ball out there, and we're going to get an official timeout, it would appear. 6:03 left.
Water break here, 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Palm Bay holding on to the 7-0 lead on the opening drive. Logan, how about tell us all about BlackRock Engineering and Technology?
Okay, if you say so. BlackRock Engineering and Technology's team of cybersecurity, software, and network engineers and strategic leaders are direct. They do not shy away from providing you with what they think will be the best for your organization. BlackRock is a certified service-disabled, veteran-owned small business as well as a minority-owned business. BlackRock will collaborate with you. They will challenge traditional norms in order to orient an organization to a mindset of forward thinking in order to seize their vision quickly, without the fluff, without the wasted time. Can I stop real quick? Whoever wrote this ad really put some thought into this. I mean, just for that alone, hit up BlackRock. BlackRock offers clear direction, complete with comprehensive solutions as your trusted advisor and partner in your success. Where other companies only provide vague direction, BlackRock provides the engineering to give you tangible success. So if that's something you're interested, visit www.blackengtech.com or call them at 321-428-3688.
First down and 10, Palm Bay at the satellite 44-yard line. Back in I formation once again. They hand off to Pittman up the middle, and Pittman gets hit from the side there, but he still picks up a good gain of about 7 on first down. 2nd and short coming here for the Palm Bay Pirates on another carry by Jeremy Pittman.
Like he almost got clotheslined in there, man. He went down quick.
Yeah. And they give him 5 there. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Palm Bay at the satellite 39 here. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Great, good field position here. Moving for Palm Bay. 2nd down and 5. Handoff in the backfield. Squirting through. Big run. That was Larry Johnson on the carry, number 0. First down and 10, Palm Bay to the satellite 24.
Yeah, that looked like a little simple down play. It looks like Satellite's going to try and go, or not Satellite, Palm Bay's going to try and go with a little tempo here.
While Satellite substituting. And Satellite has to take a timeout. There goes the visor.
I told you it was only a matter of time. I told you.
And with 5:08 to go in the second quarter, Satellite forced to take their second timeout of the half here as they trail 7-0. Palm Bay's looking at a 1st and 10 at the satellite 25 here. And, well, Palm Bay's been able to move the football tonight pretty well. They had 2 turnovers back-to-back, though, so Satellite's defense was making things happen, but now Palm Bay back to moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, like I was saying before, Satellite was doing a pretty good job of kind of stopping the run early on in this drive. Then they went back-to-back fullback traps and picked up positive yardage, and went with that down play to the 4 or the wing back and was able to pick up about 15 yards and kind of been back to the same of what Palm Bay was doing earlier on.
Palm Bay back to the big yards on the ground here. Satellite only with 1 timeout to spare here in the first half, here with 5:08 to go. First down and 10, Palm Bay at the satellite 25-yard line. That's Coach Helton talking to the officials here. And he'll head back to the sideline.
I think they designate who's going to go get his visor before the game. Like, all right, if he throws
like
it,
a get-back guy?
Yeah, like a get-back guy, but like a get-hat guy.
Yeah. As similar formation to what Palm Bay ran earlier in the drive, a little bit of a diamond here. First down and 10, handoff. Good hole opening up, Palm Bay in a foot race, and he's going to go all the way in, but there's a flag down on the play.
No, I was just pointing at the cannon. Oh,
there is one there.
Oh, okay.
Touchdown, Palm Bay, but a flag on the play. On a touchdown run by Larry Johnson, but that flag came in after he was already past the 10-yard line. So we'll have to see what the call is here back at the 25 at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and Pittman looks dejected. It looks like it's probably going to be on Palm Bay. That was the same play they ran before, personal foul.
Personal foul on Palm Bay. That's going to back them up 15. And a great play design there and a big breakout run by Larry Johnson, but it's going to come back, so the touchdown will not stand. And that's going to be back them up 15 yards. It's going to be second down and 25.
Yeah, it looked like just that down play they ran on the play before and just back over to the left-hand side and sprang one open.
I mean, that play's gone for 20 and 25 respectively.
There you go.
And, Palm Bay will keep it in their back pocket. And on a play like that, you got three other guys you can hand it off to. Satellite starts biting on one, you can switch to another. But that is going to back them up big here. Back to the Satellite 40 for first and 25 for the Palm Bay Pirates. Got a long way to go here. Second 15-yard penalty of the game here for Palm Bay. Both on scoring plays. So they're over there talking to Dan Burke and company over on the Palm Bay sideline about this one.
They're not talking to Dan Burke, and I'll tell you why. Dan Burke's in the booth, and that's something he's gone to the past couple weeks. He's got the Brown brothers, Mitch and Stu. Stu runs the offense, Mitch runs the defense, and he's kind of handed over the reins to those two. And he's taking a step back, and you can see him up there on top of the booth and just kind of being a CEO-type role and letting his coaches coach.
I formation here for Palm Bay. First down and 25. Misdirection underneath. Satellite's all over. That's going to be a loss of some more yards onto the 15 by the penalty. Great play by Satellite defensively getting on that one. And it's going to be second down and 27 here for Palm Bay at the Satellite 42.
And that's what Satellite needed, was to get this Palm Bay team behind the sticks. And now, I mean, you know, they've thrown the ball and a couple times. One resulted in an interception. The other picked up a first down. But, again, a team like this, you know, they're really not built to operate in a second and, you know, the length of Babcock Street type situation. This might be what Satellite needs.
Titusville's leaped out ahead of Viera in the second quarter, 14-7. As the Terriers take back control, or not take back, take over control in that game. As we got whistles here before the play. And this is going to be Titusville's, or just said Titusville, Palm Bay's second timeout of the half. So both teams with only one to spare here with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Palm Bay still leads 7-0, as you can see down in the chat. In the Barbecue Bowl, Cocoa leads Rockledge 17-0 early in the second quarter. And Rockledge has got to avoid getting behind early and any more than they have. It's a really good Cocoa team, Logan. I think we didn't get to do a pregame show today, but I'll be honest, I think we talked about it on the postgame show last week. I don't know if there's a way Rockledge can pull this one out.
That game sounds like it's going about as I expected. I mean, I'm sure they could come back. It's a rivalry game. Anything could happen.
Last year it was 21-6, and then it went 21-21. So
right. And, you know, anything could happen. Just watching both of those teams play this year, I don't know.
Rockledge has got to gear up here for the playoffs, win or loss here, because they're going to finish the season either 6-4 with a upset win over Cocoa, or 5-5, and they're not going to host. They're going to have to travel. So Rockledge have to gear up for the playoffs here, as they've struggled in some big games this season. Second down and 27 for Palm Bay at the Satellite 42. They're going to shift and stack the far side of the line. And they fake the toss. Thompson flushed out by Radawi. Thompson trying to use his legs, runs into his offensive lineman. The ball may have come free there.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was a penalty flag. You're absolutely right. That was a fumble flag, and I
think it's going to go to Satellite.
It is.
And for the third time in the first half, the Satellite defense picks up a turnover on the fumble recovery on Byron Thompson. There's a flag in and way after the play here.
Oh, man, and you know,
the only team out there is Palm Bay.
Yeah, so. the performance Palm Bay was cashing in early on. They're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. That's 3 drives, 3 straight turnovers, and now you're going to tack 15 more on top of this. Satellite can capitalize. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the half. If you can go to your 4-minute offense, string something together, and make it a 7-7 game at halftime, you've got all the momentum in the world now.
But no doubt about it, Satellite's got to score at this point. This is their third turnover the first half, and they still have a goose egg on the scoreboard. They're winning that turnover battle 3-0.
Yeah, you got to. You've got to make something happen here. I like the little stick route they came out with on the last drive. Got picked up 8 or 9 yards. I mean, the run game isn't there. Maybe the short passing game is there. We've only seen it a couple times, and a couple times it's been completions.
And Vieira equalizes again. It's 14-all. Vieira and Titusville set to be a great one over there. Alan Zolderzinski on the call down in Vieira.
And I like Atticus Henderson here lined up at that number 3 receiver, kind of in that seam. I would love to see him on a seam route, see if they can get the safety kind of identifying 3 on the wide side of the field. Maybe get him one-on-one with one of those linebackers.
Here comes the 15 yards, so Satellite's going to start in Palm Bay territory.
Unless, of course, they switch the formation due to the penalty, which it looks like they're going to.
The third 15-yard penalty on Palm Bay tonight. It is first down and 10. Satellite at the Palm Bay 41. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Noah Flores family watching from Guam. They always are every week. Play fake. Letting this one fly is Rayful. One-on-one. It's caught.
I love it.
Down the sideline.
I love it.
Touchdown. Satellite. Eric Wiesa for a 41-yard Satellite touchdown. And a strike from Ethan Rayful to Eric Wiesa for Wiesa's 4th touchdown of the season. And a great ball. Great catch. Breaks the tackle. And he's in for the 42-yard touchdown.
I love it. Big change of momentum, and you get the 15-yarder on top of that. I've been saying after every turnover they should take a shot, dang it. And they finally listened to me, and look what happened.
Maybe you should have been an offensive coordinator, Logan. And
maybe.
That was a great ball by Ethan Rayful hitting Wiesa down the sideline. He breaks the 1 tackle and goes all the way for the touchdown. And this is similar to last week for Satellite against Merritt Island when they swung the momentum. Now, they didn't come out on top in that game, but they rallied back from down 3 scores to take the lead or tie that game. And now they're going to tie it up again here with 3:45 to go in the second quarter. Kick is up. It is good by Zach Radawi. And with 3:45 to go in the second quarter, Satellite gets their 3rd turnover of the half. You see Wiesa hitting the salsa, walking off the field, and the Scorpions get on the board here late in the first half of the big strike.
And that was huge. And call me crazy, but I might consider an onside kick here. You've got the momentum. Palm Bay's been kind of shooting themselves in the foot offensively. Maybe give up a little bit of that field position if you don't get it. I don't know. Just kind of game feel right now, you know. You just big score off of the turnover, the 3rd turnover, and 3 straight drives. It's something to consider. You probably catch them sleeping. They're in a regular return, and maybe even a little pooch right over there to like the 38-yard line.
And Miss Carly Guthrie reminding me, talking about that Merritt Island game, the rivalry game, Merritt Island and Satellite.
That's right, yeah. That's my wife, if anybody was wondering.
There you go. And, well,
Merritt Island grad.
Thanks for reminding me.
She's a Merritt Island grad, too.
Well,
so
I guess they're calling it a rivalry game as well.
Big rivalry. We talk about it in our household constantly.
Back to kickoff now for Satellite is Seth Hufty here for the Scorpions. Hufty is going to line drive this one. Bobbled and return here for Palm Bay. Pirates trying to bounce it outside here. Solid return setting up. Bouncing down the sideline, still on his feet. And that's going to be a return of about 30 yards for the Pirates. And with 3:35 to go in the second quarter, it'll be Palm Bay football, but they have 3 turnovers here in the first half. Ball security got to be big here for Palm Bay.
Yeah, at this point, with the explosiveness that Palm Bay's had in the run game, but kind of the self-inflicted wounds they've had too, obviously they're going to keep the ball on the ground, but I would maybe try and just run out this half and kind of get to your corner.
There's going to be a hold on Palm Bay, so that return is going to get taken back. So Palm Bay will take over first down and 10. Now, Satellite will get the ball first. They deferred when they won the coin toss, so the Scorpions will get the ball first after half here. If they can keep this momentum in their favor, They could be playing right as they want to right here, closing out the half. And it's going to be a run right up the middle here for Palm Bay. A good carry on first down, and that might just get them another first down. Mitchell Barton on the tackle for Satellite.
The downside here, if you're Satellite, if you do want to attempt it, looks like Palm Bay is going to go hurry up and try and score, but you have one timeout left. So
both of them have one timeout here. Handoff up the gut, first down and more. Here comes Palm Bay. He'll get brought down from behind, and Satellite comes up with a football, but they're going to call him down here. First down and 10, Palm Bay. Now up to their own 41-yard line, and there's still a Pirate down, slow to get up here on the field.
Yeah, that was the ball carrier, Larry Johnson. He took a shot from behind, and that's how he got tackled.
And so clock will stop with an injury timeout here with 3:04 to go in the second quarter. A 7-7 ball game here. And, the defenses started to show up. Satellite leading this turnover battle 3-0. They get on the scoreboard here. And now, early on, I thought Palm Bay, moved down the field, got a stop, moved down the field again. And that's when the first turnover occurred. But I was thinking, Palm Bay really taking control of this early. But Satellite threw those 3 turnovers, taking defensive control as Johnson makes his way off the field. And then offensively, they take a strike like that. And now the momentum seems to be back with Satellite here if they can get another stop.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over 3 times in one half and kind of expect to hold on to your lead. I mean, eventually, Satellite was going to pop one. If you keep turning the ball over, they're going to take advantage of that eventually. At least you would hope if you're Satellite, and certainly they did.
Again, that was a good deep ball by Ethan Rafel for his 7th touchdown of the season through the air. He's got now 10 overall as he adds 3 with his legs.
The penalties, too, has kind of killed him. They've had,
Absolutely.
3 or 4
They've had 3
15-yarders? Yeah.
One negated a touchdown on that last drive, remember. As this one going to be a quick handoff. Bound to bounce outside, and Pittman's going to go down for a big loss. Satellite's defense starting to pick up some big plays, and that's going to bring up second down and long.
Yeah, this drive and the last drive, Satellite did a really good job of getting Palm Bay behind the sticks. And like I was saying, a run-heavy team like this, despite them picking up pretty good yardage early on in this game, is not necessarily built to be behind the sticks. This is not a team that wants to drop back and pass the football. You've seen what happened a couple times. They rolled out and fumbled the ball, and then they threw the interception early on. They want to stay ahead of the sticks, and if you can keep getting penetration and stops in the backfield, you got a pretty good shot of winning this game.
Second down and 13. Palm Bay at their own 38-yard line. Byron Thompson under center. Man in motion. They give it to him. The jet sweep. Trying to get around the corner, cutting back inside. And it's going to be a decent pickup here, and the pile is going to get whistled down. That was the first carry for Zach Emery Foster, who we've been waiting to see here tonight with the football in his hands.
Yeah, he's arguably their best athlete, and you'd like to see him get involved a little bit earlier on than that being his first touch tonight. He's been lined up, split out at receiver. A lot of one-on-one coverage for him, too, and they haven't taken advantage of that. So they got to get him into this ball game involved somehow if they want to get back on track of what they were doing earlier on in the game.
Third down and 4. Palm Bay at their own 47-yard line. 1:19 to go in the first half. Handoff up the middle. Satellite with a hit immediately, and Palm Bay's not going to pick it up here. And I think Satellite's going to force the first punt of the first half, and they're going to take their last time out here, I believe, as well. Well, hold on.
Somebody's taking a timeout.
Yeah, I think it's Satellite. As that's going to be, I believe, Satellite's final timeout of the first half with 1:06 to play, as they're going to look to get the ball back here and go ahead into the half and get the ball after half. So Satellite's got an interesting opportunity here to make something happen. As we get some score updates, Heritage leads Bayside 35-0 as the Panthers are going to finish the regular season at 9-1. It looks like at this rate for Bayside. They're looking ahead to next season. And Titusville Vieira still knotted up 14-14. Thank you for the score updates, Miss Caitlin. And
Jackson,
again,
would you go for this?
4th and 1. With the way things have been going, running the football, I would if I'm Palm Bay. Mostly just to keep the ball out of Satellite's hands before the half. I mean, you can run it ahead here. They're not going to be going deep down the field, but just to keep the ball out of Satellite's hands.
They are going to go for it.
And they are going to go for it.
That's the right decision.
4th down and 1. Satellite out of timeouts too. 4th and 1. Palm Bay at the 50. Emery Foster pulls across the line. Flag down.
Yeah.
Offsides, they get Satellite to move, and they won't even have to run a play. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay. Satellite out of timeouts here.
I think that's smart. You go hard count, and even if they don't jump, I think you still run a play.
Yeah. I don't see why not. 1st down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 45 with 1:06 to go. Palm Bay with one more timeout. Satellite with 0. Scorpions will receive the second half kickoff. And we'll see if Palm Bay can take the lead back heading into the half here on the final drive. 1st down and 10. Palm Bay gives the toss here to Pittman. Pittman trying to get outside. Pittman down the sideline. Breaks one here. Pittman still on his feet. And Jeremy Pittman's going to go all the way. No flags for a 45-yard Palm Bay touchdown. And just like that, they get the touchdown.
I was saying to myself as he's running down the sideline, all right, get out of bounds. All right, get out of bounds. All right, get out of bounds. I didn't think he was going to spring through like that. Heck of a job by Pittman. He's got to be close to eclipsing 100 yards already tonight. And way to tiptoe that sideline, break those tackles, and go ahead and get your team the lead right before the half.
And, well, really, you look back to that Merritt Island game last week for Satellite, where at the end of the half, Merritt Island was trying to run out the clock, and they ended up getting a field goal. Palm Bay trying to run out the clock or just run the football, and they get a 45-yard touchdown. Extra point is up, and it is good. And with 55 seconds to go in the first half, Palm Bay takes a 14-7 advantage on a 45-yard touchdown run by Jeremy Pittman.
Yeah, tough to say if Palm Bay was trying to run out the clock because they were just going to run the ball anyway. They ran toss sweep, which might as well be a pass play for this Palm Bay offense. And he gets outside, and Pittman's done a heck of a job of making guys miss tonight. Tiptoes the sideline like he's a tightrope, like a flying Belinda. Goes ahead and cruises on into the end zone.
And if you're Satellite there defensively, I know you want to keep him in bounds, but instead of going to try and wrap him up and bring him down, you just got to give him a good shoulder out of bounds and knock him out there. But they're trying to make the tackle, and he slips through, and it's a foot race. Pittman's pretty quick, and no one was able to keep up with him there.
Yeah, I mean, when he's going down the sideline like that, you certainly don't want to stop him from scoring. I mean, you know, the thought process for the defense is we need to tackle him in bounds, keep that clock going. But, yeah, in that situation, really just do what you can to push him out of bounds. But another nice job by Pittman, and 14-7 game.
Fact of the matter is, Palm Bay losing the turnover battle 3-0 right now. They're winning on the scoreboard 14-7. As this team's defense making some plays and the offense cashing in here before the half. So Satellite, no timeouts, 55 seconds. And you got to look at that hard count. They got him there on 4th and 1 that time to keep that drive alive. And that forced Satellite out of timeouts. This one will bounce, caught off the bounce. Here comes a return by Satellite.
Oh.
And a big hit there on the return. And it's going to be
Billy
first
Brown.
down and 10.
Good tackle, Billy.
Billy Brown makes the tackle for Palm Bay on the return by Jaden Lamb, number 16 on number 16 there. And Satellite will get the ball after the half. They don't have a timeout left. We'll see if they try and take a shot or if they just let it run out.
You got 51 seconds. You have a couple of attempts to try and make something happen. They are going to spread the ball out here, and
yeah,
I assume that's what they're going to do, yeah.
4 receivers far side. Rayful alone in the shotgun. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 31-yard line. And Rayful drops back. Blitz coming immediately, and he's going to go down. Ball is out, and I think Palm Bay has recovered it. And what a swing of momentum. It's sacked and recovered by Palm Bay. Malik Gay brings the pressure again. First down, Palm Bay. And Logan, I don't know how that cannon didn't scare me. I didn't even see it coming, but I'm ready. As the cannon sounds for Palm Bay, and with one timeout and 45 seconds, the Pirates are inside the American Air and Plumbing red zone. First down and 10 at the Satellite 18, and that's a costly mistake.
Well, that's just incredible get off by Gay. I mean, as soon as the ball was snapped, the offensive lineman didn't even have an opportunity to put his hands on them. Quick swim move, got into the backfield, and before Rayful knew it, he was staring down big number 33 and unfortunately loses the ball. But now if you're Palm Bay, at worst, you're in field goal position.
First down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 18, 45 seconds to go
Foster,
in the second quarter. And it's a handoff to Pittman, but whistles,
it's gonna be a false
flags,
start.
and this one's going to go back on Palm Bay.
The quarterback change here. You got to imagine they're trying to do something with Emery Foster and putting him in because they're just going to run the ball anyway. But imagine maybe they got some sort of read or naked boot built off of that to get the ball in his hands and try and make a play.
First down and 15 now for Palm Bay at the satellite 23-yard line. For first and 15 here before the half, still 39 seconds to go. Now they put it back to 46. So 46 seconds to go here in the first half. First down and 15 in the shotgun for the first time tonight. And it's going to be a rollout. Keeper by Zach Emery Foster. Foster trying to cut back inside. Satellite swarms it. That's going to be a loss of a few more yards there. It's second down and even longer now for Palm Bay. And they're going to take their final time out of the half here with 38 seconds. For the Pirates, you really want to cash in and get some points here.
Yeah, they got away with another false start there. The right guard jumped, got away with it. And I understand you want to get Emery Foster involved, and I don't hate the idea of maybe lining him up at quarterback and forcing the defense to defend all 11 players. You've moved the ball pretty dang well so far to this point. You're in scoring position off of the turnover. Just maybe right here at the end of the half, stick to your offense.
Yeah. Just run the ball with Pittman at this point, and it's been their most effective play call. Whatever direction, it's been solid. So it's 38 seconds to go, no teams with timeouts left. It's going to be second down and about 17 here for Palm Bay, backed up to the satellite 25. I don't know the range.
They're out of field goal position now. I would assume.
Luis Martinez, he made an extra point earlier on, a lot closer than this. So, we'll see.
This would be a 42-yard, 42-yard field goal.
Yeah, about 42. I formation here, second down and 17. They're going to throw. Zach Emery Foster has time over the middle, batted away in double coverage, incomplete, knocked away by Noah Flores, and it's going to be third down and 17.
Yeah, you had him beat too. Whoever that receiver was did a nice job of splitting the bracket coverage, and Emery Foster's got to put that out there. He's got to throw that to kind of the back of the end zone and let him run underneath it and get it. Instead, he throws it behind. He's fortunate it wasn't intercepted.
Well, we said earlier on the last pass we'd see tonight, then we said the last pass over 10 yards, and the last pass that we won't see any shotgun passes, and, Palm Bay's defied all of that as they're starting to bring a little bit of passing into this offense. Third down and 17. Pirates back in I formation to pass again from under center. Emery Foster rolls out, pocket collapsing. He lets it go there, but
that's grounding.
That should be intentional grounding because it definitely didn't get out of the tackle box.
It didn't go to the line of scrimmage.
There's that as well.
That should be grounding.
Absolutely. No flags on the field here.
They're going to kick a field goal. I heard them shouting over their field goal. So
and there's the
there
flag,
it is.
and that's going to kick them out of field goal range for sure.
Okay. He just
flags
waved it off.
Immediately waved off, and that should stay. That should be a penalty.
Yeah, he was scrambling around. You could make the argument that he was outside the tackle box maybe, but that ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
And, big field goal try here. It's going to be a 42-yard try for Luis Martinez here with 25 seconds to go before halftime for Palm Bay. Kick is up. It is no good. Wide right from 42. I don't know if Satellite got a hand on it.
No, he didn't, but I'm surprised he got there. That would have made it from 40, I think. Obviously it was wide, but it had the distance to get there.
And the kick no good before the half, so Satellite picks up a lucky break there with the fumble they lost, but the non-lucky break is now they only have 20 seconds before the half, where now they'll probably just run it out.
Oh, I'd take a knee.
Yeah. So Palm Bay can't cash in on the drive that started at the Satellite 18-yard line off a fumble recovery. We've seen 4 turnovers tonight. Only one of those drives netted any points off of turnovers.
Gotta love high school football, man.
7 points off of 4 turnovers. First and 10, Satellite at their own 20 with 20 seconds to go before the half. And still in the shotgun here. It's Rayful and Logan Waite in the game at the running back position here. Waite returning from injury last week. And back here again. They fake the give. Rayful's going to throw here. Pocket collapsing again. He tries to run with it, and he's dropped for a sack. And that should tell Satellite here to run this time out. Well, they don't have a choice. And that'll be the end of our first half here from DC Roofing Stadium here at Palm Bay High School. Our score heading into the half is Palm Bay 14, Satellite 7. And, well, 3 turnovers for Palm Bay, but they hold a 7-point lead as Satellite's offense has struggled to cash in offensively. And at halftime here, we'll have the senior night ceremony for Palm Bay. So if there's no copyrighted music or anything of that nature, you'll be able to see and hear that at halftime. And that'll come up here in just a moment. But for now, we'll take a quick break. In the meantime, as we head to the half, our score, Palm Bay 14, Satellite 7.
Number 76, Darren Seaver. Darren Seaver, he's played football for 4 seasons. He also attended college for aviation mechanics. Darren is being escorted by his mom, Ashley Seaver, his dad, Jonathan Seaver, grandpa, Zane Seaver, brother, Jaden Seaver, and his aunt, Christy Taylor. Our next senior is number 97, Robert Johnson. Robert wants to attend college. He's been escorted by his mom, Michelle Santana. Next is number 75, Hayden Smith. Hayden has played football for 4 seasons. He wants to play football at the college level. He's being escorted by his father, Troy Smith, his mother, Dina Strickland, and his brother, Parker Smith. Number 57, Zachary Herman. Zachary's played varsity football for 1 season. He wants to attend UCF and major in electrical engineering. He's being escorted by his mother, Alina Herman, stepdad, Anthony Sperling, sister Haley Herman, sisters Peyton and Bella Rose Sparling, and his brother Levi Sparling. Our next senior is number 5, Neil Anderson. Neil's being escorted by his mother, Bernice Anderson, and his cousin, Jeremy Pittman. Next is number 33, Braden Mathis. Braden's been in football for 3 seasons. He wants to attend college for business. Being escorted by his mom, Stacy Jackson, his dad, George Pappas, grandpa, Otto Jackson, brother, Dominic Morgan, and twin, Michael Davis. Next is number 77, Oscar Castillo. Oscar's played football for 4 seasons. He's a shot put in track and field. He wants to attend college on a football scholarship and major in business management and administration, and then go into the real estate business. He's being escorted by his dad, Oscar Castillo, his mom, Erica Caramoni, his uncle, Rick Castillo, grandma, Sylvia Castillo, and his sister, Annabelle Castillo. Next is number 33, Malik Malik has played football for 4 seasons and run track for 4 seasons. Still undecided about his future. Malik is being escorted by his mom, Nicole, and his dad, Kyrell. Sean has played 2 seasons of football, 2 seasons track and field. He wants to attend college and run track and major in business. He's being escorted by his mom, Shelma Scott. Our next player is number 6, Cameron Williams. Cameron has played a total of 6 years of football and run track and field. He wants to go to college and work in finance. He's being escorted by his mom, Natasha Williams, his stepdad, Hakeem Took, his sister, Naomi, and his sister, Olivia. And next, we have number 1, Zachary Emery Foster, a 4-year starter in varsity football, 3-year lettering in wrestling. Zachary plans on attending the University of Central Florida. He's being escorted by his mom, Krista Brown, his dad, William Brown, his brother, Billy Brown, his sister, Michaela Brown, and other family members. Let's hear it for our varsity football seniors. Great job. Next, we have our marching band members. First, we have Tori Westman. Tori's been in the band for 4 years. She plans on going to UCF and wants to be a veterinarian. She's being escorted by her mom, Cindy Westman, her dad, Matt Westman, girlfriend, Donovan Valorio, instructor Emmanuel Christie, and her best friend, Cody Casalasco. Our next band member is Tylen Jones. Tylen's been in the band for 4 years, wants to go to the University of Central Florida to study computer science. Being escorted by mom, Veronica Gooding, dad, Tyrone Jones, friend Bailey Anthony, friend Kenji Buchanan, and friend Danny Martinez. Our next senior band member is Kat Moss. Kat's been in the band for 2 years. She wants to be a 911 dispatcher after graduation. Being escorted by her boyfriend, Bird, her best friend, David Dean, best friend, Clifton Forward, Tristan Bird, his brother, and best friend, Sam Warren. Our next band member is Keziah Fullwood. Been in band for 4 years. Wants to go through Drum Corps International, marching and exploring the world. Being escorted by mom, Robert Fullwood, girlfriend, Jordan Gonzalez, band buddy, Jabari Joseph, sisters, Anaya Fullwood, and brother, Zenry Fullwood. Next, we have Gavin Bird. Gavin's been in the band for 4 years. He wants to major in mechanics or music at the college level. Being escorted by his dad, Chris Bird, his mom, Chanel Bird, Stephanie, his girlfriend, Kat Moss, and David, his best friend. Next, we have Alexandra Bryant. Alexandra's been in band for 4 years. Being escorted by teacher Matthew Green and her boyfriend Thomas Irish. Next band member, color guard captain Marsden Maggio. Marsden's been with the color guard for 3 years. She wants to go to nursing school, get a bachelor's of science in nursing. Being escorted by her mother, Laura Matthew, father Marcelo Matthew, guard coach Anna Springer, and number 1 fan, Gemma Buchanan. Next we have color guard captain Laura Queen. Laura's been in the color guard for 3 years. She wants to get her BA in accounting. She's graduating high school with her AA degree from EFSC. Being escorted by her mom, Jamie Crane, and her dad, Scott Crane. And next color guard member is Samantha McAvoy. Samantha's been part of the band of color guard for 4 years. She wants to go to Eastern Florida State College and become a kindergarten teacher. She's been escorted by her mother, Vicki Tice, sister, Teresa McAvoy, her grandma, Liz Hill, her aunt, Valerie Tice, and her best friend, Zero Mary. Let's hear it for our senior band members and color guards. Great job. Next we have our senior cheer squad. First, we have Maria Padilla. Maria's been on varsity cheer for 3 years. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Jacksonville, where she's going to study law and one day become a medical lawyer. Being escorted by her stepdad, Martin Navarro, her mom, Rocio Contreras, her sister, Gabriela Padilla, her best friend since middle school, Kaylee Myers, and her best friend, Kenzie Stevens. Next, we have Alyssa Swayze. This has been on the cheer squad for 3 years. She's graduating high school with an AA degree, FCCPC, CBA. She wants to go on to complete a bachelor's degree in communication sciences and research on the pathway to pediatric speech language pathology. She's being escorted by her dad, Eric Brewer, her boyfriend, GJ Money, her grandmother, Cindy Hudson, teacher coach Mary Penguin Holmes, and her teacher, Mrs. Pelchak. Our next cheerleader is Deja Mack. Deja's been on varsity cheer for 1 year. After high school, she plans to use her CBA, which she's earned, and work, and then go to college in January 2025 to study nursing. She's being escorted by her mom, Ivory Mack, and her dad, Arlen Mack. Next, we have Umeria Richardson. Umeria's been on the cheer squad for 2.5 years. She wants to attend a four-year college at Sumter University and work towards a bachelor's degree in nursing. She's being escorted by her mom, Julia Lockett, her cousin, Kanaya Hicks, her brother, Isaiah Lockett, and her sister, Shalia Lockett. Our next cheerleader is Malia Streamy. This is her first year on varsity cheer squad. Malia wants to go to UCF and become an OBGYN. She's being escorted by her mom, Tanae Wolf, and her dad, Mike Streety. Next, we have Peyton Van Dyke. Peyton has 1 year on the cheer squad. She wants to go to college and be a physical therapist. She's being escorted by her mom, Marie Jim, and her dad, Travis Van Dyke. Next, we have Maddie De Padilla. Maddie's been on the cheer squad for 3 years. She wants to go to the University of Alabama to major in early childhood education. She's being escorted by her mom, Virginia Earnshaw, her dad, Jason A. Padilla, her stepmom, Leanne Grant, her grandfather, Jim Earnshaw, her uncle, James Earnshaw, and her best friend, Emily Williams. And then we have Emily Williams. Emily's being escorted. This is her 2nd year at the varsity cheer squad, and she wants to go to college and major in psychology. She's being escorted by her mom, April Swanson, Maddie B. Padilla, her best friend, Maddie, her sister, and her Aunt Karen. Our next cheerleader is Julie Untala. This is Julie's first year as a cheerleader. After graduation, she will go back to Finland. She is here as an exchange student, and she's being escorted by her host mother, Daria James, her boyfriend, Sean Wiseman, and host sister, Amelia Broder. Next, we have our cheer captain, Kaylee Myers. Kaylee's been on varsity cheer for 3 years. She plans to go to Eastern Florida State College to start her career in nursing as an ultrasound sonographer. She's being escorted by her mom, Tara Myers, her dad, Eric Myers, and her best friend, Maria Bonilla. Next, we have cheer captain, Benaya McCray. This is Benaya's first year on varsity cheer. As she graduates, she wants to go to UCF and become a pediatric nurse. She's being escorted by her mom, Tanae Wolf, and her dad, McCray. How about let's hear it again for our varsity cheer seniors. Next, we have our Pirate Divas. First, we have Amani Lewis. This is Amani's 3rd year on the Pirate Divas. She wants to attend college at FAMU. She's being escorted by her mom, Molly Lewis, her grandma, Vivian James, and her brother, Alonzo Lewis. Next, we have Kayleen Torres. This is Kayleen's first year with the Divas. She wants to study to be an esthetician. Being escorted by her mom, Sasha, her dad, John, sister, Kimberly, Uncle Joe, and brothers, Max and Lee. And our next diva is Charmaine Cipher. Charmaine is Charmaine's 2nd year with the Divas. She wants to get her degree in business administration and wants to own her own franchise of salons. She's been escorted by her mother, Sumter. Let's hear it for our senior pirate divas. And finally, we have our senior JROTC cadets. First, we have Jensen Darius. Jensen's been in JROTC for 2 years. After graduation, he will be enlisting into the United States Marine Corps. Being escorted by best friend Haley Myers, best friend Maria Padilla, best friend Nancy Krasinski. Next, we have Cheyenne Washburn. Cheyenne's been in JROTC for 4 years. She was to attend the Fire Academy at Eastern Florida State College. Being escorted by her mom, Winter Washburn, her aunt, Melissa Grabowski, grandma Janice Grabowski, her cousins Brittany Ortiz and Julian Gundy, and her best friend's sister, Annalise Rosado Padilla. Our next ROTC cadet is Nineveh Dean. Nineveh's been in the JROTC program for 4 years. After graduation, she will be enlisted into the United States Marine Corps. Being escorted by her boyfriend, Oscar Britters, and her close friend, Nisha Hamid. Our next cadet is Samuel Moran. Samuel's been in JROTC for 4 years. After graduation, he will be enlisting into the United States Marine Corps. He's being escorted by his brother, Edson Lorette, his sister, Tabitha Lorette, his friend, Devin Warren, and his friend, Pat Moss. And finally, we have Cadet Devin Warren. Devin has been in the JROTC program for 4 years. After graduation, Devin will be enlisting into the United States Marine Corps. He's being escorted by his close friend, Samuel Lorette, his friend, Angela Feliciano, and his friend, Manuel Pichardo. Ladies and gentlemen, this group will soar the class of 2024. Let's give them all a round of applause.
We welcome you back live to the Brevard Sports Network here with the second half getting set to go underway, as the first half was one that, as predicted, was defensive and running football all the way, as Palm Bay leads Satellite 14-7. The reason I say that, I'm not a little surprised, but a little bit of a matter-of-fact tone, because, well, Palm Bay turned the ball over 3 times in the first half, losing that turnover.
It's coming through, it's coming through the just plug it in.
Yeah.
Glad I checked.
Sorry. Bad mic quality for a minute, but as I was saying, 14-7 Palm Bay holds the lead as they lost the turnover battle in the first half to Satellite 3-1. But they have the lead 14-7, and Satellite will get the ball here. And they'll return this second half kickoff here, trying to get to the outside. Palm Bay's on it with good kick coverage, and Satellite not going to have great field position here to start the second half, as it'll be first down and 10. Score up slogan we saw in the first half. Satellite's defense pick up 3 turnovers, but their offense only got in the end zone 1 time. So, you know, what are you looking to see here out of Satellite offensively in the second half?
More consistency is what they need to do. You haven't had much success running the football, and, you know, this is a team we've seen try and run the football to set up the pass, which is a formula for success. But I think here in this instance, you've had the short pass game going. Maybe run a little bit more of that. Try and establish some consistency with your quarterback. Maybe that opens up the running game a little bit more and some more opportunities for downfield shots.
They were able to take the top off the defense for their 42-yard touchdown from Ethan Rayfield to Eric Wiesa. Last score update we saw for Coco Rockledge, for whoever was asking there, was 17-0 Coco in the second quarter. As first play of the second half, Satellite misdirection up the middle to Logan Waite, and all over it was Palm Bay's defensive front. For a short gain, it's going to be about a 2nd and 9. 2 other score updates. Heritage leads Bayside 35-0, and at halftime, Vieira took the lead back over Titusville 21-14.
Yeah, we were watching a little bit of that. It looked like a nice little pass that got him into the end zone to take the lead again.
And now it's Tristan White in at quarterback. He's going to keep it. He's going to be thrown down for a big loss on 2nd down, as Palm Bay still Satellite's not going to get the run game going. Palm Bay's defense is all over. They're living in the backfield still. And
yeah, we saw him go to that split back veer look last week against Merritt Island. Looks like a scorp shaken up. But yeah, we saw him go to that split back veer look against Merritt Island last week. They had some pretty good success, but they were already running the ball halfway decently. Tonight, the run game just has not been there. And so I understand you're trying to get a little wrinkle action going in that, maybe see if you can open things up, but that's 2 times they've ran it. The dive picked them up maybe a couple yards, and that one just went for a loss.
Tristan White is the one still down after he kept. Coach Helton seems frustrated with something on that one, but as he goes over to 10 to Tristan White, down on the field. He was in at quarterback there on that one, just for a keeper on a sweep there. Pretty solid first half by Ethan Rayfield throwing the football. He had that 42-yard touchdown pass, but he did fumble the ball away late in the half, and luckily their defense was able to push him out of field goal range, as Tristan White will get some help off the field here. And for Satellite, that hurts. That's one of your top receivers and a good option for plays just like that at quarterback to keep. So,
yeah, White, he's a weapon, man. I mean, they use him primarily at receiver. We've seen it. Well, it looks like Helton's going to tote him off the field, and shows the respect he's got for that young man. But, yeah, play some quarterback, able to get him involved. He's just an athlete for them, and that's certainly not the player you want to see go down.
And it's even less good to see him get off the field, but not as fortunate as he has to be carried off, not looking like he's able to walk off the field under his own power. So hopefully for Satellite, they can get him back sooner rather than later. But again, Satellite, we'll be seeing on Sunday, win or loss, what seed they get in the playoffs. This one going to be a handoff right up the middle. No, it's a keeper on a bootleg. Ethan Rayfield lets it go. Popped and caught by Satellite. Tip drill, Eric Wiesa, as it got popped out of Atticus Henderson's hands. And Wiesa was there, tip drill, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and I thought he was going to take the check down there to 24. And he kind of went for Henderson, and I don't blame him. Henderson.
Rocket going off here, Logan. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, that's okay. Where at?
It's going to be a very tough view. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show
Oh, I
it.
see it, yeah.
But it
right on.
Straight parallel here.
Oh, no, Jackson. This play's going to go back, it looks like.
As we got flag on the field. I'm trying to get a view of this Rocket.
Yeah, you barely. Nah, you can't get
just
it.
over.
You're just gonna have to take our words for it, folks. There's a rocket going off right now.
For any of you watching from Brevard County, go outside your house. You'll probably be able to see it, as it just eclipsed that roof by the time I got out there. A legal man downfield, though, on Satellite is going to back him up there on a great tip drill catch by Eric Wiesa for the first down. And well, that's probably one of only few counties that you'll get that, a rocket going right over the field. I may be able to pick it up here in a minute, but I'll give you the play first, as it's 3rd and long for Satellite. 3rd down and 17. Satellite backed up at their own 14-yard line. Trips near side for the Scorps. Now they bring a 4th. Rayful fakes the swing, lets it go here to the near side. Jump ball, batted away there by number 0, Larry Johnson. That's going to bring up 4th down and 17 for Satellite. As that rocket has an incredible trail right now.
Yeah, it's cooking too, man. That thing's hauling butt. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to get another flag here in the backfield. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be.
Yeah, I still can't see the rocket on the broadcast,
Talking to the offensive lineman, potentially a holding. And that's just not good if you're Satellite. I mean, had the opportunity there, had the illegal man downfield, and now looks to be another penalty, although I think Palm Bay may have declined it.
And Satellite really wasn't having penalty issues in the first half, but a few tough ones there on the opening drive of the second, and now Satellite going to be forced to punt yet again tonight. Zach Radowie's in his own end zone. Palm Bay's brought some pressure on these punts. Radowie gets it away. Solid kick. Palm Bay's going to try and return it. It's muffed. Ball on the ground. Still out. Palm Bay's going to luckily scoop it up. And that one nearly disaster for Palm Bay. They'll take over 1st down and 10.
You know, one of the most infuriating things about high school sports is punt returns to me. You don't have to catch every one. Or if you're, and also you had a blocker standing a yard in front of you. What's he doing there? Move.
I think that's one they should have returned just due to where they were taking it from the Satellite 45, but you got to make sure you're under the ball.
Well, he couldn't get underneath the ball because his dang blocker was standing right in front of him. You guys, as a return man, that's twice we've seen that. You got to yell Peter to get him away, and you got to say, hey, get out of the dang way so I can field this punt.
1st down and 10. Palm Bay at the 50. As I formation here for the Pirates. Handoff right up the middle. Bouncing outside. There goes Jeremy Pittman. Down the sideline again. All the way. Just out of bounds. Short of the goal line. But that's going to be a gain of about 45 by Pittman. He had a 45-yard touchdown in the first half, and he springs another one there.
I want to tell you something. The heady job outside perimeter blocking there by Zach Emery Foster. I don't know if you noticed this, Jackson. He didn't get his hands up in his clips. He didn't try and drive block him. He got in the way of the corner and just put his arms out like this, like he was doing a T-pose, and just kind of stayed in front of him like he's screening out a man in basketball. And that allowed for Pittman to spring open and pick up those extra yards. Good job. Don't even give the referee any thought of a potential hold. You know you're going on a big play, and it's a good job by the senior there who hasn't been quite involved, probably not as involved as he would have liked, but still staying in this game and letting his teammates pick up big plays.
That's a gain of 43 by Jeremy Pittman. 1st down and goal, Titusville or Palm Bay at the 7. Sorry, thinking about that Titusville Vieira game. Vieira still leads at 21-14. Handoff right up the middle. Once again here for Palm Bay inside the 5-yard line, trying to push the pile for the Pirates. And they're going to whistle it dead here. They get it inside the 5. Here for Palm Bay as they try and go up by 2 scores. I mentioned Titusville. That's who Palm Bay's first-round opponent would be as of right now if things don't change seed-wise. Whereas as of right now, Satellite would play O'Galley. So 2 rematches right now. But if Satellite falls to the 8, they're going to an undefeated Daytona Mainland.
And that is a buzzsaw. a couple
defending
players
state champions.
Yeah, that's a couple players on that team that are going to be playing big time Division I football.
Speaking of, Titusville ties that game up at 21 against Vieira. Second down and goal for Palm Bay. Handoff right up the middle. Just short. He's going to be down to the 1 yard line here. Third down and goal. Palm Bay at the 1 yard line. Cook on the carry, the fullback. And now we'll see if Satellite can make a goal line stand or if the Pirates can go up by 2 scores.
Probably going to go some sort of fullback trap, fullback dive here to Cook, or maybe even just go ahead and go a tush push to the quarterback right in the end zone.
Here we go. Third down and goal. Palm Bay at the 1. Handoff to the fullback. It's Cook. Satellite's going to pull him back, and he's not in. Number 11 getting him from behind and pulling him back, Mitchell Barton. And it's fourth down and goal. Palm Bay. Can Satellite get a stand here?
That's a good job by that Satellite front. They just wedged from like the 3 to the 0 on either side and just kind of created a wall there and got good penetration, pushed that offensive line back and didn't give the fullback anywhere to run.
Big play, no gain there. Fourth down and goal. Palm Bay at the 1 yard line. Thompson under center. Hands off. Cook is in. Touchdown Palm Bay on fourth and goal. For the second time tonight, Braden Cook from the fullback position for the touchdown, and Palm Bay is going to go ahead by 2 scores with 7:54 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was pretty steady like what we saw on the first drive. Big runs was set up by that Pittman run off to the left-hand side, and just a steady dose to the fullback after that.
Gain of 43, you referenced there by Pittman earlier on in this drive. Martinez on to kick the extra point. High snap, brought down, kick is up. It is good, and with 7:54 to go in the third quarter, Palm Bay takes a 21-7 lead as the Pirates have swung the momentum right back in their favor, and they're the first team tonight to lead by 2 scores.
We said something similar last week, and Satellite came out and got a big return and then marched down the field and scored and kind of switched it back in their favor. Maybe something similar could happen tonight. Who knows? Although they were playing in a daunting rivalry game last week, so
at home
emotions were high, but it's possible. I mean, we've seen this Satellite team a couple times show that they can score at will. All they need is to light that spark. They almost have like a kill switch that they can turn on. It's just a matter of turning it on.
And for Satellite, I mean, they've brought the crowd again. If they get that momentum, they're going to be loud. This whole visitor side bleachers filled with Satellite fans.
It's like a 50-50 split, honestly, if you go look over there. We got a bad comment in it. Get out of here. Today's sports.
Not today.
Not today. Bye.
As Palm Bay will get set to kick off here following their touchdown. Another 1 yard run by the fullback. Braden Cook has them up by 2 scores. It's 21-7. Still in the third quarter. It's 17-0 Cocoa, so it seems like Rockledge's defense is holding tough, but their offense still struggling to get points on the board.
Kind of been the tale of their whole season.
Yeah. As the Raiders trying to keep it in the game against Cocoa in the Barbecue Bowl at McClarty Stadium this year. Kickoff by Martinez, a nice line drive boot. Going to be returned by Satellite down the near sideline.
Uh-oh.
Still going. Cuts back inside, and that's a big-time return by the Satellite Scorpions. Logan Waite takes it all the way up past the 45 on a great run right down the sideline. 1st and 10 Satellite. And remember, last week, that spark was a great kick return. That one went over into opposing territory, but this one pretty close.
Yeah, no lane integrity by the coverage unit there. He was supposed to have your A guy run down the sideline, and he wasn't there. And Logan Waite was able to grab it and get down that sideline. I don't know if he didn't cut back, he might have picked up a few more yards, but heck of a return. And like we said, man, we saw a similar story last week.
This drive sponsored by Natwick Insurance. Tell you more about him in a bit. Rayful, quick throw in the flat. Overthrown, incomplete, looking for Atticus Henderson. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Satellite.
And I'll tell you what, that's a tough throw, but that's a heck of a pass defense there by number 8, Dwell Fighter Jr. just kind of undercut that, got his hand in there, and knocked it away.
7:40 still to play in the third quarter here from DC Roofing Stadium. It's 21-7 Palm Bay with the advantage in the third. Second down and 10. Satellite at their own 47-yard line. Rifle turns, gives, and Flores gets dropped for a loss. I think on that one,
he wanted to
if
pull
it's
it.
an option, yeah, I was going to say, I think if you're Rifle, that's an option. I'd pull that one.
He wanted to. I think he had already ceded it to Flores because both of those defensive ends were crashing down on that. He would have had room to run, got close to a first down, if not picked it up, but wasn't able to, and now you're facing third and long once again.
Instead, it's a loss of 3. Third down and 13. Satellite at their own 44-yard line. You're midway through the third quarter. 5 wide. Rifle stepping up, hit as he throws. And they're going to call it a fumble. Recovered by Palm Bay.
I think they're calling that a fumble. I don't see any indication.
Yeah, there wasn't a whistle. And hold on. We're going to have to see the call here because we got no instant review in high school.
Yep, it's a fumble on the play, on the field.
Fumble recovered by Palm Bay for the second time tonight. Rifle coughs it up and the Pirates fall on it. And Palm Bay's going to take over in Satellite territory, the chance to go up by 3 scores as the Pirates trying to put blood in the water.
Yeah, I tell you, with how, and I feel like I say this every week, but with how aggressively this Palm Bay front is playing, I think they might be screen bait. That might be something to look at when Satellite gets the ball back. A little underneath tunnel screen or even a slip screen to Flores or one of your speedy players, but they're getting upfield. They're getting upfield quick. I think you can take that to your advantage.
Yeah, Satellite struggling with the pressure. First down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 39. I formation here. Thompson tosses to Pittman. Pittman throws a stiff arm, but he's still going to get brought down for a loss. The Satellite's defense trying to bow up here.
Yeah, good tackle there by the, looked like the corner, number 2, Caden Johnson.
Took a stiff arm, but he was able to slide down to the ankle and hold on to him and wrap him up.
Got him for a loss, and that's what you need to do against this offense. Get tackles for losses while you can. Force them into situations that they're uncomfortable with.
Loss of 3, second and 13. Palm Bay at the Satellite 42-yard line, 6:25 to play in the third quarter. The score down in the comments, courtesy of our makeshift scoreboard. Jet sweep here as they cut back inside. Trying to carry defenders will get some yards back there ahead of third down here for Palm Bay on the carry by Jeremy Pittman. And it's third down and about 7 here for Palm Bay with 6 minutes to play halfway through the third quarter. Third down and 7. Palm Bay at the Satellite 36-yard line.
And this would be a big stand here if you're Satellite's defense. Kind of need it.
I formation. Third down. Satellite brings the heat. Cook on the fullback. Right up the middle. Cook into open space, and the fullback is gone for a 36-yard touchdown and a hat trick for Braden Cook. And the fullback takes it all the way.
That's a quick fullback, let me tell you. I mean, he looked good in that open field, and just they ran trap. It looked like Satellite had a little middle pressure blitz coming from the left-hand side. They run trap to the offense's left, would be the defense's right, away from that blitz, and just parted like the Red Sea, and Cook went right on through.
Palm Bay opening the scoring up here with 5:28 to go in the third quarter. Cook with his third touchdown of the game. Martinez extra point is up and good. And with 5:28 to go in the third, Palm Bay leads at 28-7 on 21 unanswered points. As the Pirates looking good here midway through the third quarter.
We're going to get an official's timeout, it would appear.
With that, Logan, how about you tell us about American Air and Plumbing?
Okay. Let's pay some bills. American Air and Plumbing is Brevard's go-to pros for Florida Tough AC and plumbing services, and proud sponsor of the Brevard Sports Network. That would be us. Florida Tough Player of the Month. Trust American Air and Plumbing for fast AC repairs or rugged AC systems like their Florida edition. Built to withstand our brutal Florida climate. Tell you what, it's usually brutal here in Florida, but tonight, it's a little breeze in the air. Feels kind of nice. Anyway, or they have also the revolutionary Daikin AC with rebates up to $1,800. That's always nice. And warranties up to 12 years. AmericanAirandPlumbing.com, serving Brevard since 1942.
It's out sunny in 75, but it's a nice lunar 75.
So windows kind of open kind of night,
Absolutely.
I think.
Florida may finally be getting a lick of fall here. We've made it to November, so I'd hope so, considering winter's coming quickly.
Yeah, and then it'll be cold for like 2 weeks, and then right back to when you need to call American Air and Plumbing.
Yeah. Well, they have the plumbing as well, so you don't have to worry about the air, but...
Go get you a Daikin.
Yeah.
$1,800 rebate. Who can beat that?
Martinez to kick off here for Palm Bay, following another touchdown by Cook. And it's a short kick this time. Satellite to return. Trying to find a hole here, running to the side here. And I think he was looking somewhere, but he just didn't have enough time to get there, as that was a return this time by Adam Quintero. And it's going to be first down and 10, Satellite at about their own 30-yard line. And they got a score on this drive, Logan. They got 3 turnovers in the first half, scored on one of them, and now they trail by 3 touchdowns when they went in a half down by 7.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and they certainly can't afford to turn the ball over again. But really, they needed to score on the last drive. This one, your back's really against the wall. I don't think you want to give the ball back to this Palm Bay offense. I mean, they've looked good in the 2 drives they've had, with the short field and on the their opening drive. That's true.
And empty set now as they motion the receiver, Flores out on the sweep. Noah Flores, good block. Noah Flores, it's a foot race. And turbo, Noah Flores, touchdown, Satellite, no flags, as that's a 70-yard touchdown. Who else but Noah Turbo Flores to go 70 yards on a swing pass? Where has that been from Satellite? I don't know, but they hit it, and it goes the distance.
Yeah, great perimeter blocking out there by those receivers. Just a simple stock block, getting out there, getting their hooks in, and springing Flores. I'll tell you what, man, Flores, there's a reason they call him Turbo. He went 0 to 60 in about a half a second. He hit top speed super quick, and there was nobody on that defense that was going to be able to keep up with him.
Yeah, they tried to push him out of bounds or make a tackle from behind. Flores kept his feet, and no one's really winning a foot race against Noah Flores. And we just talked to, or you did, the last drive on tunnel screen swing passes. Noah Flores is the guy made for those kind of plays, and you get a good block to set, hits the gap, and he's gone, pops it wide open for a 70-yard touchdown reception as we got 2 Palm Bay Pirates down in the play. You hate to see 1, definitely not 2 for that defense. And, man, Noah Flores. And, I think part of the key of why they lost that game to Merritt Island last week, they did not utilize Flores whatsoever, in my opinion. He had a touchdown, but they barely ran the ball to him. And Flores is just such a key aspect here. This time they use it with a pass, and, well, he goes 70 yards to the house on his first reception.
Yeah, and they tried to get him involved early on in the run game, and the run game just hasn't been there tonight. So you got to get a little bit more creative in getting him involved, and that was certainly one of those creative waves of getting him involved. You do a little swing motion to him, just go ahead and flip him over to the football and get the ball into your playmaker's hands quickly, set up by great blocking by those receivers, and let your athlete do the rest.
Former Satellite running back Akiah Jones in the broadcast here, and he's shouting out Noah Flores after that big play. Kaya moving on to play college football at Amherst. Again, last year he was the running back here at Satellite. Still both Palm Bay players down on the field, and you hate to see it, and you hope that it's nothing severe here for Palm Bay. Again, for both these teams, playoffs coming up. You want to stay healthy. That's the number 1 priority in a game like this where, they're both. Palm Bay, I think, will be in the playoffs, win or loss. Satellite may be on that bubble. But still, if you're looking ahead to the playoffs, you don't want to be injured. So number 1 goal tonight for both these teams with a playoff in sight is staying healthy. Noah Flores cashes in from 70 yards out here on the first play following the Palm Bay touchdown. So Satellite cuts it right back to 14. But I think defensively they're going to have to make a stop here as well. They picked up 3 turnovers in the first half, and I don't know if they're going to need a turnover here necessarily, but you just want to stop here to get the ball back and then try and get another score and really start to take it into your direction.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely. We said it before they even took the first snap on that play or on that drive, which was a 1-play drive. But you're going to have to score on this drive, and you're going to have to do it quickly. Well, now, tide turns to the defense. You're going to have to get a stop here. And a 3-and-out certainly would serve you some favors here with only 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Palm Bay certainly looking to run the football.
Now, Palm Bay is going to have 2 defensive players here. They brought out golf carts for him, so neither of them comfortable to walk off the field. And, well, for Jeremiah Mitchell is one of them there, number 2. And, yeah, for Palm Bay, it's not what you want to see. You're losing some strength defensively. They had an offensive lineman ejected earlier. So losing some numbers here for Palm Bay and a run like that from Noah Flores. And number 5 as well, Neil Anderson. So, hoping for a nothing severe there, and that both those players can come back soon and back to action. Speaking of, the injured players, Tristan White down there on the sideline for Satellite. We saw him go down earlier. He's back on his feet, running up and down the sideline and getting ready to go.
Yeah, I've noticed that a couple times down here on the south side of the sideline. He's been kind of running a few sprints, trying to look like potentially an ankle or leg, trying to warm that up and hope for sure he can go.
He was holding his lower leg earlier, so around the calf.
Assuming probably an ankle or something around there. But, yeah, you're going to need him as, this gets to crunch time, especially if you can get a stop here and kind of get back into striking distance.
And Satellite going to come out here. They're going to have the swinging gate on the PAT formation they like to utilize. And here they go. The gate is closed. And Radawi on to attempt the extra point here to cut it back to 14. Play clock ticking down here. A high snap. And there's a whistle. And I think it's off. Oh, I saw Palm Bay move.
I saw somebody on the offensive line, and that's about as fortunate of a false start as you can have.
Yeah. No, it is offsides. They get Palm
Is it?
Bay.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the Pirates jumped on the near side, and that saves them from a high snap and possible disaster there.
I think you may consider going for 2 now.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Noah Flores is out there. So is Logan Waite. They're 2 typical backs. So I think Satellite down to the 1 is going to go for 2 here to try and cut it to a 13-point game. And, yep, Satellite going to go for 2 following the offsides. Weeza wide open here on the near side, folks. Something to look at as Palm Bay will slide somebody over.
And they got that split back.
Split back. Rayful under center. Going for 2. He's just going to keep. And it's not going to go. Palm Bay all over it. And the way things have gone tonight with that defensive line, I do not think that was the move.
I'm a firm believer on it. You should have dedicated 2-point plays, and they should be plays that you certainly would not run typically on your offense, but that's a period that you practice, and these are all right, we've got 5 or 6 plays if we're going for 2, and, they're kind of goofier plays, misdirection type, maybe even a trick play, double pass, shovel pass, even something like that, something that you ordinarily would not run, but you save it where, hey, we got to go pick up these 3 yards to stay afloat in this game, and, that one was a little predictable in my opinion.
Well, yeah, that and just the defensive line for Palm Bay has been strong. And, again, a QB sneak at the 1 seems automatic, but tonight it's been anything but that. So now Satellite falls behind by 15. And now they'll be forced to go for 2 later on down the line.
Yep.
28-13, Palm Bay with the advantage. Now with 5:05 to go in the third quarter, thanks to a 70-yard Noah Flores receiving touchdown on a swing pass from Ethan Rayful. Rayful with 2 tonight through the air.
It would appear he's trying to set up some sort of onside kick, just the way that he's standing there.
Radawi lines up, onside kick by Satellite, and Palm Bay recovers it, and they'll take over the Satellite 45. I don't know if that was the time for the onside kick.
I don't hate it, just to try and get something going. He had a big momentum swing, but, onside kicks are tough to recover.
Yeah, and Palm Bay with good field position following the onside kick recovery. It is First down and 10, Pirates at the Satellite 44. They start in satellite field position, but the Scorpions can still pick up a 3-and-out or something here, but they're going to have to here because now you give Palm Bay that good field position. You don't want them to go up by 3 scores.
No, you've got to get a stop here. By any means necessary, you need to get a stop.
First down and 10, Palm Bay at the Satellite 44. Under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, and a 15-point lead for the Pirates. As it's a handoff up the middle here, pushing ahead. And that's going to be a good gain on first down. Zach Emery Foster on the carry. Remember the last drive, it was a 36-yard touchdown run by the fullback, Braden Cook, to get him in the end zone. Satellite stacking the box here. They're going to bring the heat. And another run here forward. Satellite stacked it up. And that's going to push them back. Third down coming up, 3rd and about 4. Scotty Siemens and others leading the charge inside. 3rd down and 1. Palm Bay at the Satellite 35. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Here it is, 3rd down and 1. Here for Palm Bay. Quick handoff, Cook up the middle, driving the feet, and I think he got just enough.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Not for lack of effort by that Satellite defense. They did everything in their power, but Cook's pretty solid off. He's got a low center of gravity and just drove those legs and was able to sponge forward and get just enough yardage for that first down.
First down and 10. Palm Bay to the Satellite 34.
They're going to throw number 4 off the field for a couple plays, Scotty Siemens.
Now, I understand where he's coming from there. He was back here in the secondary. Palm Bay laid a block, and the line, or whoever was on him, kind of laid on top of him after the whistle.
You're absolutely allowed to do that until the whistle blows, and he was getting up. I mean, you got pancake, kid. You got pancakes, 15 yards away from the play. I understand you're upset, but
I think it was more he was talking to the refs afterwards, which you can't do.
Yeah.
First down and 10. And misdirection, handoff up the middle, breaking tackles. And that's going to be another Palm Bay first down. Larry Johnson picks it up. For Satellite, you got to keep it cool. Can't let the emotions take over here.
No, certainly not. And more importantly, you got to get a stop here at some point.
First down and 10, Palm Bay knocking on the door of the Black Rock Engineering and Technology red zone. It's first down and 10. Palm Bay at the Satellite 22. Handoff inside Emery Foster for a solid gain on first inside that Black Rock red zone. And Palm Bay really sticking to that formation, and it's working. They've spread the ball around inside it and really finding a way to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, just steady dose. They've only ran 2 or 3 plays. When I say they've ran more plays, but I mean the type of play that they ran. 2 or 3 plays, run down G, and kind of ran a squirm play earlier, but just kind of chunking it down the field, running in between the A-gaps.
Second down and 6. Palm Bay at the Satellite 18. Same formation and a misdirection, handoff going the other way. And that time Satellite swarms to it. And it's going to be 3rd down and medium here for Palm Bay. Late in the third quarter. Satellite trying to pick up a stop. Now this may be in Martinez range if they wanted the field goal.
Yeah, he attempted the 40-something yarder earlier, and at 42 yards, it looked all right, had it not, kind of sliced out right. But
from here, it would be a 33-yarder. And here it is, 3rd down and 4. Palm Bay at the Satellite 16-yard line. 3rd down, jet sweep. Zach Emery Foster's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Satellite defense makes a stand. 4th down coming up here for Palm Bay. We'll see if they go for it or bring on the field goal unit.
Yeah, that's a great job by Hufty, the middle linebacker. He was in on a blitz and kind of got his hands on Emery Foster's ankles and slowed him up and was able to stop that before he eclipsed the line of scrimmage. Good job by the linebacker. Blitz under control.
Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. And Satellite's going to take their first time out of the second half here with 36 seconds to go in the third. Logan, how about you tell us all about BlackRock Engineering and Technology?
Okay. BlackRock Engineering and Technology's team of cybersecurity software, network engineers, and strategic leaders are direct. They do not shy away from providing you with what they think will work best for your organization. BlackRock is a certified service-disabled, veteran-owned small business as well as a minority-owned business. BlackRock will collaborate with you. They will challenge traditional norms in order to orient an organization to a mindset of forward thinking in order to seize their vision quickly, without the fluff, without the waste of time. BlackRock offers clear direction complete with comprehensive solutions as your trusted advisor and partner in your success. Where other companies only provide vague direction, BlackRock provides the engineering to give you tangible success. Go ahead and visit www.blackengtech.com or give them a call at 321-428-3688.
Luis Martinez out to attempt the field goal here for Palm Bay. That's a big one to try and put him up by 18. No blitz. The kick is up. It is no good. Wide left.
Well, I think Satellite thought that Palm Bay jumped, and I agree with them. I think they did. It looked like somebody on the left side of that offensive line might have moved or flinched a little bit. Interesting to see a little return motion on that. It was obviously to try and get Satellite to jump. Satellite does a good job of holding their water, but for me, if you're going to try and get them to jump, just go line up in your offensive set.
Yeah.
Go with a hard count.
Well, no flags, but also no field goal made, and Satellite will take over. First down and 10. They trail by 15 late in the third. Touchdown on this drive could be big for Satellite, but either they'll trail. They'd probably wait to go for two till later on.
Well, that was a big stop. We said it. They needed to stop defensively coming off the touchdown, and they got it.
And here we go. Satellite going to start with a handoff up the middle. Logan Waite makes a quick move. And that's a solid gain up the middle to about their own 25-yard line. Second down coming up here for Satellite. Under 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
They've got any kind of trap play or anything where the guard or tackle, maybe even dart pulls and kicks, buck sweep even, something like that, down G. I think that would be an advantage to Satellite's offense just with how aggressively this defensive line is playing and getting upfield. I think you could really get a good kick out, and that would open up the middle of the field for the runner.
And we will head to the fourth quarter here at DC Roofing Stadium. Our score, Palm Bay 28, Satellite 13. And a close one here to close out the regular season. The Scorpions will have the ball in the fourth quarter, and we'll see if they can make a comeback here to tie or win this game. Whereas Palm Bay just trying to play keep away with the lead and hold on to win and close out the season at 7-3. And Palm Bay's a sneaky 7-3 team. I mean, we talk about some of the top teams in the county. I'd say Palm Bay's up there right now. I mean, we haven't released the Super 7 in a little bit, but I would say they're in mine right now.
Well, let's look at the teams they lost to. I know they lost to Cocoa.
Titusville.
They lost to Titusville, who's 8-1,
and I think
9-1.
Heritage.
And Heritage. So, I mean, they didn't lose to a bunch of slouches. I know they had that one hiccup game against Sebastian River, but, I mean, other than that, they put together a pretty good season.
Second down and 5 for Satellite at their own 25-yard line to start the fourth quarter of the final game of the regular season. Play fake, quick flip the other way to Atticus Henderson. Henderson trying to get around the edge. He's not going to get any on that one as he gets tripped up. And it's third down and 4 here for Satellite at their own 26.
And I like the play design there, little play action swing pass. I like the way Atticus Henderson plays ball, but I would have maybe tried to get it to somebody a little bit faster, and that's no knock on Henderson because he's an absolute dog, but you want somebody getting the edge, somebody like Flores or Wade or...
Third down and 4 here for Satellite. I formation, run right up the middle. Noah Flores diving forward, and he's going to be short, and it's going to be fourth down Satellite. Going right back, and in the fourth quarter on 4th and 1, you try and go for it. The offense staying out there.
Oh, you got to go for it.
Yeah, Satellite deep in their own territory. 4th down and 1. Scorpions at their own 29, and we're going to have Satellite taking their second time out of the half.
I don't know.
They only have one left.
Yeah, I don't know that you needed to do that. I mean, He was getting under center. He was going to try and snap it quick. The receivers were getting into like a trips look. And they needed to get out there quicker and get set, or the quarterback, I understand what he's doing, try and hurry up and get a quick one with the quarterback sneak, but your receivers have to be set at least a second, so he was having to wait on them. But I don't know what they saw that prompt them to burn the timeout. But like you said, you're only left with one now in a relatively close game.
10:57 to play in this one. 28-13, Palm Bay with the lead. Satellite taking 2 of their 3 second-half timeouts already. And we'll see how they use that last one. They're going to have to save it. Fourth down and 1, Satellite. Offense staying out on the field, stacking the box. Big fourth down. Tristan White is back on the field, and he's split out wide. Fourth down and 1. Rifle under center on the keeper, and they're going to get it. And last time they were stuffed on the 2-point conversion on the QB sneak. This time, Rifle pushed forward. First down and 10. Satellite keeps the drive alive here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know if it was just me or if we were frozen.
Nobody said anything in the comments. I think we've been good to go.
Big pickup there. Big pickup for Satellite. Keep this drive alive.
And they get the sneak to work. First and 10, Rifle lets it go. One-on-one, just overthrows White. Contact before the ball, and they're going to get pass interference on Palm Bay. That's Fighter. I believe that might be number 0, Larry Johnson.
No, it looks like 8.
Yeah.
That's the right call. I mean, he draped over him, got there before the ball did, and that's textbook pass interference, and that's going to continue to keep this drive alive for Satellite. And
I mean, that one, I think, for Fighter, he could have gave him a little space. I think the ball was a little overthrown anyway. I mean, you never want to give him space, but that last hit before the ball got to him, he knocked him down. And, well, that's going to give Satellite a good chunk of yardage and a first down here to keep moving down the field there on Fighter.
There's also another thought process here, I guess, that would say, all right, if you give him the pass interference, you take the pass interference, he's going to pick up less yardage than he would have had he caught that, giving him the opportunity to catch it. I mean, I don't know if I buy into that school of thought, but that's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
First down and 10, Satellite at their own 47, moving the ball down the field well here. And they're going to stack the near side. 4 receivers wait across. Fake the give to him. Rifle keeps up the middle. Ethan Rifle with room to run. He goes up and pretty much over the defender there. That's gutsy.
That was a good play design. They have not respected Rifle's legs tonight, and he was able to spring one and make it second and manageable. And I think this is the dumbest rule, and they got away with it. Technically, in Florida, you're not supposed to hurdle. But
yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen someone attempt to hurdle, and Rifle, all things considered, executed it pretty well. And Palm Bay's going to take their first time out of the second half here with 9:53 to go in the game. It'll be 2nd and 1, Satellite at the Palm Bay 44 coming up. Logan, how about you tell us a word about Miss Westbrook from Rematch Solutions?
Okay. In today's competitive market, it is important to have a reliable real estate agent with superior communication skills that you can trust and depend on to guide you through the home buying or selling process. Ashley Westbrook is committed to making her clients her number one priority, and Ashley understands that the buying or selling of a home is one of the most important decisions of your life. Ashley's goal is to provide excellent service to buyers and sellers. Hiring the right professional can help you navigate through the process and make this an incredible experience. So why not choose the best? Call or text Ashley right now at 321-862-5896, or you can shoot her an email at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com.
Also, I thank Top Notch Training and Best Private Investigations as being part in sponsoring the Brevard Sports Network. 2nd down and 1, Satellite at the Palm Bay 44 coming out of the Pirates timeout. The Scorps trying to keep this drive moving down the field. Rifle turns, gives Logan Waite up the middle, and he's not going to get a lot, but it is enough for a first down, and Satellite will keep the drive alive and stop the clock. First down and 10. Scorpions to the Palm Bay 41. With under 10 minutes to go in the game, again, if anyone has any score updates, shoot them our way, because I know we got some good games. The Barbecue Bowl going on, the new Battle for the Crossroads between O'Galley and Melbourne. Haven't gotten any updates there, but I also know that it's a close one between Titusville and Vieira. First down and 10, Satellite. Rafel keeps up the middle. Ethan Rafel sneaks through, gets drilled, stays on his feet. He's still going. Ethan Rafel inside the 20 down to the 15. What a run for a gain of 26 yards. And there's a flag down after the play. Some extracurriculars here after an incredible run. Another flag.
That's going to be offsetting, though.
It should be offsetting, but holy cow, Ethan Rafel hurdles earlier in the drive, and there takes a booming hit and keeps going.
That's just grit and determination by Rafel there, and that's what you want in your senior leader at quarterback. Now, I do think this play will stand, and you're going to get offsetting on sportsmanlike, it would appear. But what a run by Rafel. Like I was saying earlier, they are not respecting his legs, and he was able to just squirt through there and just put the team on his back and was able to just absolutely absorb that hit, bounce off of it, do a little pirouette, and squirt ahead for another 10 or 15.
Cheerleaders getting the Satellite crowd energized here as we await the calls here. Following the big run, personal foul on Satellite and a personal foul on Palm Bay, offsetting. And that
because they're dead balls, that play should continue to be where it's at.
Yeah, it should be the first down by Rafel because those are both after the play.
Right, and that's what no marching anything off. Both of them happened after the fact, and
that was a great run by Ethan Rafel.
Oh, heck of a run. I mean, if Satellite pulls this off, you're going to turn back to that run by Rafel right there.
And inside the Ashley Westbrook red zone, first down and 10, Satellite. Scorpions driving down the field. Waite, handoff up the middle. Logan Waite trying to find a hole, cuts back inside, picks up a solid chunk of yardage there. And Satellite continues to move deeper into the red zone. We also look back at the last drive, and they fail that two-point conversion. They're down by 15 here, not 14.
They're going to have to start going a little quicker, too, because you know what Palm Bay's going to do. They're going to sit on it as soon as they get the ball back. So I understand they're running it. You have time to run the ball, and you're finally running it effectively. But you're going to have to go a little quicker than what you're doing right now.
Second down and 5 for the Scorpions here. Rafel rolls out to the left, has a man open on the screen. Still looking. He's got to make a move, and he's going to be slung down for a sack as Rafel didn't really commit to anything there. And it's going to be now third down for the Scorps.
Now, it looked like he was looking for Henderson. They faked a little now screen, and he was looking for Henderson on what looked like to be kind of a corner or an out route, and that was covered up pretty well. And so he kind of just had to do what he could, and in the process maybe lost a yard or two, and that's going to continue. He's getting hit inbound, so that's going to continue to keep that clock turning.
Third down and 5. Satellite at the Palm Bay 13-yard line. It's Rafel and Flores in the shotgun. Trips near side. Under 8 minutes to play. Rafel drops back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Lets it fly. Overthrown. Incomplete. And it's going to be fourth down Satellite. An incredible drive. May have hit a block here. And for Palm Bay, this could be the start of the end of this game if they can pick up a stop.
Yeah, I get it. You're trying to take shots to the end zone, but in this situation, you're in 3rd and 6. Go get 6.
Yeah, you know you're going to have to go for it on 4th regardless. Maybe try and go back to the run there. They don't. And here it is. 4th down and 5. Satellite at the Palm Bay 13 with 7:43 to play. It's a 15-point Palm Bay lead. Empty set. Rafel to throw. Lets one go. Intercepted by Palm Bay. Breaking a tackle. Still going. And he's going to go all the way back. No flags. Pick 6. Palm Bay. Number 3.
Antoine Frederick
takes it all the way back. 90 yards for a big pick 6. And Palm Bay may have just sealed this one with 7:25 to play. They're going to go up by 3 scores as Satellite was up 3 turnovers to none. And now it's 3-3 as the Palm Bay Pirates defense comes up with a 90-yard pick 6.
Yeah, and the difference between it is, it's 3-3 in the turnover margin, but Palm Bay's capitalized on those turnovers with the pick 6, and then earlier on in this in this half. They scored off of the Rayful fumble, and that's been the difference with the turnovers. And now, yeah, that's pretty much all that does it. There's 7:25 left, 3-score game. I mean, Satellite's going to have to make something happen and quickly, but that's a deflating moment right there.
Driving inside the red zone on 4th down, Rayful throws the interception. Not only that, it's taken 90 yards to the house, and Palm Bay can start the put-away process here as Martinez on for the extra point. It's up. It is good. And with 7:25 to go, Palm Bay leads Satellite 35-13. This is a statement game here for Palm Bay to close out the season. They're playing really good football offensively and defensively here to score 35 points. They don't average all that much across the season. Now, they do in their wins, so I guess the fact that they're winning. But overall, they only average about 20 points, and now they got 35 here to close out the season.
Yeah, and again, you go back to those losses they took. One of them's Cocoa. I mean, you point me in the direction of a team in this county that's going to take down Cocoa. The other one's Titusville, who is one loss, and that's also to Cocoa. The other one's Heritage. I mean, we know what Heritage is. I mean, there's tough defense. They pitch shutouts, and they score points. So it's, they've lost. You can look at those losses, but those are 3 of the best losses that you can have.
And we got a big update for, I believe, the 3rd year in a row now. The Barbecue Bowl is staying in Cocoa as the Tigers knee it out and win it 26-0 and a shutout win over Rockledge in the Barbecue Bowl. And the Cocoa Tigers finish 9-1, a deserved 10-0, though, for Cocoa this season. And congratulations to that group, and they'll be the number 1 overall seed in 2S heading to the playoffs. And we'll look forward to seeing the Cocoa Tigers go try and defend their crown. Now for Rockledge, they're 5-5, and we'll see how the FHSAA seeds them on Sunday morning.
Yeah, that was just about as I expected.
I didn't know. I mean, I guess Rockledge's offense.
Sounds like Rockledge's defense bowed up a little bit more in the second half. He got 9 points, so I'm assuming.
I mean, that was 17-0 in the early second quarter, and they only allowed 9 more. But I didn't know if I expected a shutout. That's kudos to the Cocoa Dark Side defense making that happen, and a big rivalry statement win for Cocoa to close out.
Titusville goes ahead on Vieira, 35-28. Looks like there's a few seconds left.
So Titusville may be closing out with a win, too, and ending Vieira's playoff hopes. This one muffed on the return by Waite. Logan Waite going to get wrestled down inside the 20. So with that, Vieira would pretty much be eliminated from playoff contention, where Titusville could jump up to a 2 seed, depending on, because they just dropped down from a 2 to a 3 recently, and they may be looking to jump back up.
Certainly a playoff team, though.
Yeah, I mean, we could see a Palm Bay Titusville rematch in the playoffs, in which Titusville won it in the regular season, only 16-10.
Yeah,
Palm Bay kept it close.
If Palm Bay comes out and plays the way they have tonight, specifically running the ball, I mean, Palm Bay could steal one from them.
Satellite, I mean, their only hope here, march right down the field, score quickly, which they've done on 2 of their drives tonight. Both of their touchdown drives were quick strikes from 70 and 42, but
yeah, you need a big
long
play.
Drives haven't set up.
Yeah, you're going to need a really big play here.
1st down and 10, Satellite at their own 19. Play fake, Rayful, pump fakes, pocket collapsing, throws one off, jumps up, makes the play. 1st down and a solid gain there by Atticus Henderson for the 1st down. And all things considered, and trust me, I understand 3 turnovers for Rayful tonight, but he's played a solid game overall. But it's just some of those mistakes.
He's trying to make a play, and sometimes that can lead to turnovers. Right there, I mean, you kind of hold your breath when he makes a throw. He's jumping and trying to make a throw, but he sees Atticus Henderson, his safety blanket, kind of squirting around to the outside, running that wheel route on the sideline, and hits him. And, it looked clunky, but it worked, and that's exactly the type of play that they need.
Now, what I will say, specifically with the ball in his hand, Rayful tonight has played like the rent is due. You see him right there, a guy coming like a heat-seeking missile, and he takes 1 step back, dodges a sack, and then steps up to make a throw. So, I mean, for Satellite, the quarterback play throughout the season has been questioned, but I think Rayful tonight, again, the 3 turnovers, that isn't something I'm going to overlook. I mean, that is an issue that Satellite's going to have to repair before a possible playoff game, but there were definitely some high points here. We do have a timeout on the field. I don't know who took it. If it was Satellite, then they're out.
I don't know that it was. I don't know who took the timeout. It seemed like it was the officials who initiated it, but I don't know.
Well, regardless, 7:08 to play in the game. Satellite 1st down and 10 at their own 36. That play goes for a gain of 17 from Rayful to Atticus Henderson. First down and 10 here for the Scorpions. I mean, it's got to be through the air. The run game's gotten better, but not good enough to go right down the field here in quick time.
Oh, you've almost got to go to your 2-minute offense with 7 minutes left. You know, hurry up, get back to the line of scrimmage, all that good stuff.
First down and 10, Satellite at their own 35-yard line here, trailing 35-13 with 7 minutes to play in the regular season. Rayful drops, has plenty of time, great blocks here, and then the blitz comes. He finds his man outside, still on his feet, and keeps fighting for yardage there, and that's going to be a solid gain by Jaden Lamb.
It's a good job getting out of bounds, too.
Second down and about 3 here for Satellite at their own 42. Rayful extending the play there. There was really good blocking there to set it up, and then the blitz kind of shot through off the end at the end of the play, but Rayful delivers the throw to Lamb, sheds the tackle, picks up 7. Second down and 3 here for Satellite. Play fake, Rayful, quick throw on a curl, Tristan White. First down, goes right out of bounds. And Satellite marching down the field.
Yeah, same play they just ran, just those little quick little hooks right there to the sticks. Allows your receiver to go ahead and just trot right on out of bounds and do what you can to drive. That's going to open up a big play, too, some sort of double move or something like that.
Under 7 to play here. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 47-yard line here. Late in the game, they need a score. Trips far side here for the Scorps. Rayful, play fake. Steps back, lets one go over the middle. It's caught. And that's going to be a first down and more down the sideline, and get out of bounds again. For the first down is Rayful. Finds, I believe, Jaden Lamb again. First down, Satellite.
Yeah, a little mesh concept. Got Lamb opening up free and was able to lead him and allow him to continue on his track and get out of bounds.
Credit to Satellite. No time really coming off the clock here. Still 6:47 to play. Last 3 plays have taken 20 seconds. First down and 10, Satellite at the Palm Bay 37. Trips far side, Rayful, play fake again. Pocket collapsing, throws one over the middle. Dangerous, and they're going to get a hold or a pass interference on Palm Bay again.
Yeah, he shoved him. Shoved him before the ball got there. He didn't need to do that either. I don't think he was going to really come close to completing that pass. And
for people asking, the score pinned down in the comment section. It'll be the first comment. But it's 35-13 Palm Bay. But that's a big penalty on Palm Bay. Satellite continues to move, but last drive, they got inside the red zone when they got stalled, then the pick 6. So Satellite was driving before, and they've had a few drives like that where Palm Bay stalled them right down there by the goal line. And now you look back at that pick 6. If Satellite punches it in there, this could be the drive to tie or take the lead, or to
honestly,
tie.
just because you're confined by the red zone, though, I would still keep going to what they're doing here.
Yeah.
It's working.
First down and 10, Satellite at the Palm Bay 22. Rayful drops, has time, lets one go to the end zone, wide open, feet down, just short. White tried to dive for the pylon. They don't call him in, but still Tristan White pinpointing the feet on a high point ball by Rayful. First down and goal, Satellite.
Yeah, good find. He sprung him wide open, looked like a little wheel route, and got behind the secondary. You lead him a little bit, you're talking a touchdown, but heck of a job by Tristan White. Battling back from injury and
first and goal, Satellite at the 1. They're trying to push it inside, pushing, stretching. And they're not going to give it to Rayful here.
And Rayful's going to have to come off the field. He lost his lid.
And I don't agree with the spot there. We're way up here, so I may be wrong, but it looked like he reached across.
When he came down with the ball, he had 1 foot in, and then I believe it was his right foot. When it came down, it was out of bounds.
No, not that one. That play right there.
Play,
I thought he reached
no,
over.
He didn't cross the plane. But he has to come off, so Tristan White's going to check in at quarterback. They like a little naked boot action here.
Here they go. Second and goal, Satellite. The 1, White up the gut. No. Oh, second effort. Still no. Palm Bay trying to make a stand. I don't know if the QB sneak's going to go here.
I would like to see. They've ran it a couple times this year. Tristan White in the quarterback. They run a little naked bootleg. There's nobody even on a route, but they get everybody flowing, and he's scored on that play. We've seen him do it.
Rafle's back in.
Yeah, Rafle back in
right
here.
under center. 3rd down and goal. Satellite at the 1-yard line, still trying to punch it in. Rafle, now he tries to sweep. Flips the ball. Touchdown, Satellite. Rafle to Weeza for the 2nd time tonight. And I love the play design. And Weeza's wide open as Rafle gets swarmed. He flicks it up. Touchdown, Satellite from 1 yard out. And the Scorpions fight left in this one.
Yeah, and they're going to go for 2 here, and you have to make this a 2-touchdown game. 35-19, get the 2, make it 21, but...
And they're going to go for 2 now. Here with 5:26 to play to try and cut it to 14.
I like
the
little
get
wrinkle
it, then they're
going
to have to go for 2 more times.
Yeah, I like the little wrinkle on the, kind of the fake QB sneak.
2-point conversion. Rifles one back corner. It's there. And the 2-point conversion is good to number 88, Noah McMinnis, for the reception in the back corner, wide open for 2. And Satellite cuts it back to 14, 35-21. Palm Bay with the lead.
Heck of a find there. Rafle looked poised, and he looked in control on that drive. He made some big-time throws there. And great play design, great time to draw it up. You run 2 unsuccessful quarterback sneaks, and you just kind of fake it and roll it out, and he kind of does the softball pitch into the end zone to the receiver and gets the score. And that heck of a drive there. It didn't take a ton of time off the clock, but now, I mean, you got to be thinking potentially onside kick. Get this ball back. There's a lot of things that are going to have to go into your favor if you're Satellite here, but you certainly kind of pulled the momentum back a little bit.
Yeah, I like the ability there to have kind of a built-in backup plan there. The sweep out is like plan A, try and run it in. But then they have Weeza right there to just flip it over once Palm Bay swarmed to the ball there. And that sets up the touchdown. And then the 2-point was wide open, set up perfectly. Mm-hmm. And it's a 14-point game with 5:26 to play. And we'll see what Satellite comes out with here, possibly an onside kick. They tried one tonight, did not go their way. As Palm Bay holds a 35-21 advantage with 5:26 to play. Final regular season game, and somehow ours has gone the longest.
Yeah.
So, it's a good game, though. Redowie looking like he may just kick this one deep. And, they're going to run up, angle it, shift, and go for the onside here. As here comes Satellite. Looks for the bounce, and it bounces too far.
A little too much on it.
And it's going to be kick out of bounds. It'll be Palm Bay ball here. That's one where you can't really predict the bounce, and that stuck in the ground and shot up to the sky and right out of bounds. And so Palm Bay will take over here. Now Satellite's going to have to make a quick stop, 3 and out.
Yeah, they're going to definitely have to bow up. You know what they're going to do. You know what Palm Bay's going to do. You just got to go out there and stop it, which for the most part tonight you haven't had great success doing that. They're going to make them re-kick.
We've seen that a few times this year, more recently. And I think they are.
They're going to march them off. No, I was about to say.
First down and 10. Palm Bay with great field position at the Satellite 47 here. 5:24 to go. I mean, Satellite, I think, has one timeout, but there was that mystery timeout. I think that was an official's timeout a few minutes ago. So I think Satellite still has one.
Yeah, I didn't see them kind of signal it to anybody. That's why I assume as well it was an official's timeout, unless Palm Bay took it. But
and considering we haven't had the water break this quarter, I think that's what it was. It's just early.
Yeah.
First down and 10. Palm Bay at the Satellite 47. They lead 35-21 with 5:24 to play. I formation. They get the toss. Pittman getting around the edge. Good blocks. And Pittman still on his feet. And that's going to be a first down for Palm Bay.
And you know what?
Stops the clock.
It keeps it going. I mean, they're going to reset the chains and restart the clock. But Satellite was bringing pressure up the middle. And I think Palm Bay knew that's what they were going to do. And so they just ran toss sweep. They were outmanned if they run toss. Only person out there is going to be the corner. And you got an offensive lineman pull out there and take care of the corner and pick up the first down. And
Under 5 minutes to play in the game. First down and 10, Palm Bay at the satellite 36-yard line. Palm Bay trying to put this game away. Handoff up the middle. Johnson trying to get outside. Tripped up just inside the satellite 30 on the run by Larry Johnson as they keep the ball moving. Second down here coming up for Palm Bay. Second down and 4. Pirates at the satellite 30. Under 4.5 to play. Score of any kind here puts this one on ice for the Palm Bay Pirates.
And the fortunate thing about having a play clock at your stadium is you know exactly when you need to snap the football. So you let that thing go down to 3 or 2, and then you snap.
You can see the play clock right down there through the goalposts. They'll let it go. Hand off. Satellites on it. Alan Steffen and Mitchell Barton make the tackle for a big loss, and it is third down here. And Satellite has got to make the stop right here.
Yeah, they needed that. I think they snapped the ball a little bit too soon, too. Let that thing bleed. Every second counts at this point in the game.
Alan Steffen and Mitchell Barton making the play in the backfield. Again, I'll show you that play clock. See it ticking there for Palm Bay as they stand in the huddle, taking their time. Third down and 8 here for Palm Bay. Handoff. Cook. Nowhere to go. Satellite pushes back, and they'll get a stop. And now that's going to force a Palm Bay punt most likely.
Potentially. I think they're thinking about going for this.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you have to lose? It's still a 14-point game. You don't get it. You know, still a lot of things are going to have to happen for Satellite. If you do get it, you effectively put this game on ice.
I mean, either you're going to put them probably inside the 20, or if you don't get it, you stick them at their own 32-yard line.
Right.
So here we go. They are going to go for it. Fourth down coming up for Palm Bay. First down trying to seal it. They're going to toss it. And we got whistles and a flag down.
I reckon
it's going to be a delay of game.
Was it a delay? Yeah. Yeah, the big tight end there, number 85, Nate Foreman. They were going to some sort of wacky position where they put their wing back in between the tackle and the tight end off the ball, and the tight end just kind of took his time getting out there. And I know you want to take your time in this situation, but also you got to be cognizant of the play clock that's going on, and know you got to snap that before it hits 0. I still assume they're going to go for this though.
That's going to bring up fourth down and 11 here for Palm Bay at the Satellite 37. 2:12 to play. I believe Satellite still with one timeout to spare.
That stops the clock too.
Fourth down and 11 for Palm Bay at the Satellite 37. They're still going to go for it, I formation. Here's the toss. Pittman has a hole, but Satellite's going to stop him. And it's a turnover on downs, and Satellite will take back over. They got to stop talking here.
Yeah,
got to get off the field.
Yeah, you got to. Just turn around, man. That was the same look they gave before the false start, and kind of went back to it. Had the wing off the ball with the tight end outside of him, and ran toss sweep, but kind of predictable in that situation, considering you just ran it before the false start.
Satellite first and 10 at their own 33. They trail by 2 scores with 2 minutes to go. Not out of question, but they're going to need a lot here. And a quick score. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 33. Trips far side. One safety deep for Palm Bay. Rifle drops. Quick throw on a comeback. He misses White on that one. Incomplete. Second and 10 here for Satellite. Clock barely moves.
That's how they started the last drive. Just quick hooks. Get ahead of the sticks. Get out of bounds. Just misfires on that one.
2 minutes to go in this one. No 2-minute warning in high school, so the clock will run And it's 2nd down and 10. Satellite at their own 33-yard line. Rayful, 2nd down and 10. Has time, lets it fly. Down the middle of the field, tipped back.
Ooh.
Nearly intercepted there by number 6, Cameron Williams, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that's not a ball you need to throw. You're throwing into double coverage. I know you're trying to get Tristan White the ball, but there's got to be somebody underneath that's a little bit more safe with the ability to get out of bounds. I understand a big play there is going to get you right on back into this game more so than you already have, but the last thing you want to do is put the ball in harm's way in this situation.
Well, Palm Bay also has a safety deep. They're going to play the deep ball. 3rd down and 10. Satellite at their own 33-yard line. Under 2 minutes to play in this game in the regular season. Rayful drops. Has time, throws outside, wide open. It's caught on a curl. He's going to stay in bounds. He will pick up the 1st down, though. So Satellite will reset the downs.
They got to go, though. They got to go. Oh, somebody burned it. Somebody take a timeout? No.
Jaden Lamb on the reception, 1st down. They got to hurry up here.
I think somebody might
have taken a timeout on the field. Satellite is out. Final timeout of the game for Satellite with 1:43 to play. Logan, how about you tell us about Natwick Insurance?
Okay. The Natwick Insurance team is ready to help you with your home insurance and any other personal or commercial insurance needs that you may have. Natwick Insurance, Inc. is a trusted choice independent insurance agency that provides insurance solutions with a personal service. Natwick Insurance Agency is blessed to serve Satellite Beach and the surrounding Florida communities by protecting the people they work with just like they would protect their own family. If you're not thrilled with your current insurance provider, go ahead and contact Natwick Insurance today. Get a free quote online at www.natwickinsurance.com or give them a call at 321-735-0381.
Now, someone in the comments says insurance is a scam. Well, I'll tell you, Natwick Insurance is the farthest thing from that.
Yeah, you definitely want to have it because the second you don't have it and you need it, that's the real scam.
And we also wouldn't be sponsored by a scam. We would not advertise a scam. So I can guarantee you Natwick Insurance is the best out there. 1st down and 10. Rayful throws, lets it fly again. 1-on-1. Batted away in coverage by Palm Bay.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty decent throw, too. I mean, he put it really only his receiver was able to get it. And that's what you want. I mean, it stops the clock. You know, it doesn't put the ball in harm's way. Pretty good coverage there by Palm Bay, but he put it high and gave the receiver at least a chance to go up there and get it.
2nd down and 10. Satellite, their own 44. They only got a minute and a half. No timeouts. They need 2 touchdowns. They got to score within the next 2 plays. 2 or 3 plays here. Trips near side. Rayful drops back again on 2nd and 10. Blitz coming hard. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. And it's 3rd down and 10. Satellite at their own 44-yard line.
I'll tell you what, poor Rayful, he's taking a beating tonight.
He's stepped into some of these and he's played tough tonight. For Satellite, if they fall tonight to 5-5, they're going to be holding their breath on Selection Sunday at 10 a.m. Watch on BSN, the Bracket Reveal Show, and all of our great experts here at BSN will break it down for you and let you know everything you need to know about the first-round matchups for the Brevard County teams. Rayful drops 3rd and 10, steps up in the pocket, throwing on the run. It's batted, incomplete, and it's 4th and 10 to seal the game here defensively for Palm Bay. Satellite trying to keep hope alive.
Yeah, that was definitely a completion they definitely needed to make, and some will say, well, Rayful probably could have picked up that 1st down running. Yeah, maybe, but they're also out of timeouts, and if he doesn't pick up the 1st down, then guess what? Clock's going to continue to run. So good idea to keep the ball or your eyes up, try and get the ball in the air. Worst case scenario, it's incomplete. The clock stops.
4th down and 10. Game on the line for Satellite. Rayful drops. Pocket collapsing, rolling, throwing. Underneath it is caught. And where will they mark it with Atticus Henderson? No. Yes, it is. 1st down and 10. Satellite at the Palm Bay 45. They keep the drive alive. Rayful finds Henderson.
They're going to have to go quicker than what they're doing. Get set.
A minute 15 to play. Rayful drops. Got to go. Lets one go down the middle of the field. Batted.
Oh, wow,
bobbling. Interception to seal the game for Palm Bay. What a play on the bobbling Number 6, Cameron Williams calls game for the Palm Bay Pirates on a bobbling interception. And to the fourth turnover of the night for Satellite. The second interception for Rayful. But that was really last chance, and Satellite's going to fall here to close out the season, and Palm Bay is going to finish 7-3. And they'll be in the playoffs. Satellite at 5-5 will be holding their breath on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. See if they make it in.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the throw. I double covered again, but you got to try and make something happen. But that was just a heck of an interception by Cameron Williams, man. Bobbled it, stayed with it, was diving backwards, and was able to hold on to it and call game. And like you said, Palm Bay's going to advance to 7-3. It's certainly going to have a playoff berth. And your Satellite, you know, you did everything you could, but you got to hope 5-5 is going to make it happen for you.
Now, the thing is, for Satellite, they're the 7th seed in the region. That means they would have to drop 2 spots to fall out. And, you know, not knowing right now what the other teams in their region have done tonight, that's what it's really going to come down to, which would entail maybe a surprise district winner below them, as Palm Bay's going to need this one out. That would have to, or a big upset win by somebody below Satellite to bounce them out, really. Satellite should be good, but they may fall to an 8 and have to go play Mainland, which is a buzzsaw, as you said earlier tonight.
I mean, best case scenario is that you have to go up to Daytona Mainland and play the defending state champion. So
yeah. Now, we did see them come up and play Rockledge very close last year and nearly pull off the upset. But
I got news for you,
Mainland's going to be a tall task.
I got news for you. Mainland ain't Rockledge.
Now, if they hold on to the 7th seed, they'll face O'Galley. Or they should, unless things shake up with O'Galley. And another knee taken there, and that'll do it. Here from DC Roofing Stadium to close out the regular season, Palm Bay picks up a big 35-21 victory over Satellite. And they'll advance to 7-3 as the 6th seed in their region right now. We'll see on Sunday if Palm Bay draws the rematch with Titusville for Satellite. We'll see if they make it in at 5-5 for the 2nd straight season. For all that, 10 a.m. on Sunday. As I'd like to thank all of our sponsors just one more time. Natwick Insurance. Get a free quote online at www.natwickinsurance.com or call them at 321-735-0381. BlackRock Engineering and Technology. Find them online at www.blackengtech.com or call them at 321-428-3688. Or American Air and Plumbing. You want to find them online at AmericanAirandPlumbing.com. And last but definitely not least, Ashley Westbrook at Remax Solutions. You can call or text her at 321-862-5896 or send her an email at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com. Thanks for everyone for tuning in tonight. It's a great game between these two groups, and hopefully we'll see them both continue on in the postseason. Final score, Palm Bay closes out the season with a win on senior night. 35-21 over Satellite. Keep it on the Brevard Sports Network. We'll have the post-game show live coming up in just a bit. For Logan Pettit, for the Palm Bay Pirates, Satellite Scorpions, I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody, and keep it a sports night.